Check. 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 Okay, everybody. This is a test. This is also going through broadcast. Handled by a 3070 Ti now. So, might be a little bit better than before. We'll see how the AI can handle this sultry voice. So let me know in the chat if you can hear this right now. Yeah. Sexy voice. Bring a little off the top. Ooh, you can hear me. All right, we're going through more software than before. Okay, 1 minute. Let's do this. Sweet song though, eh? Might make a good gaming intro. Little tiny. Check. Oh, I'm listening to the wrong one. Okay, give me 10 more seconds. Oh, why did you just put on the same song? Why? This is on random. You're terrible. Let's try this one. Sure. Just give me 10 seconds. I'll try to bring the bass up. I'll be honest with you. This software is really good, but it doesn't have post-processing. A little sad. I'm a little sad. If I gain it, maybe if I gain it, that might just... I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe I'm not that deep. I think I am, actually. When you get a gaming channel, I have a gaming channel. I'm just never there. It's been the better part of a year. I used to play Tarkov with a douchebag, but I've since been cured of my issue. I was hanging out with the wrong crowd. Man, I'm lucky I didn't start wearing like dirty bandanas with shitty baseball caps over top. Why are we just talking over here? Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. Check. Oh yeah, that is me. Hello. I don't have the gear that's... I've still got my China Direct, you know, like the metals shaving off. Look at this piece of shit. Where are you? Look at this thing. $19. For $19, you too can look like a professional. Oh no, those boom mics. As soon as you put a boom down, you're essentially a professional. Anybody that says differently, they can come fight me. I swear to God. Fuck. I've got a new, I gotta do a lot of things coming. You guys have been actually really good to me, and this... I have to get out of my own head. 1 second. I'm listening to myself and I don't like it. Am I listening to the right feed? That's why. Check. Yeah, I think you guys are still getting me. So listen. I lost my train of thought, so we're gonna start again. Oh yes. New boom mic. No boom. I got a mic. This Elgato, this sexy Elgato. Rachel, how are you doing? I see that there. Craven, I know you're craving more dick, but I can't help you today. Listen, I'm in a stable relationship. You know, you're gonna see more of Mrs. Beaver because we have been initiating. I have to say hi to more people. Don't worry. I'm like Trump or something. I don't know. I'll put my hands up and tiny hands though. My hands are way too big to be a Trumper. I have been working on, just let me know how the levels are. My apologies if something messes up. I'll put your boom down. Oh, Craven. I've always told people that somebody said, oh, you think you'd get jokingly. Well, yeah, serious or not. Do you think you'd have people if you started an OnlyFans? And I said, well, Craven would be in there just swiping hard. Fucking credit card will get hot. He'll start lighting a fire. But beyond that, you know, I'm trying to cultivate a female-friendly atmosphere around here. Back to what I was going to say before the ADHD swings me off on a tree branch like a monkey. Oh, coffee. I love you so much. This mic is part of Plan Alpha 6. I just made that up. But it does come with this very sexy stand that would go perfectly just like propped up on a table like a professional mic, you know? I've been informed by somebody that rhymes with creme sneptic. That's totally not even close, but you get it. I wanted to go with like creme fraiche or something like that, but it just didn't work out. But you know who I'm talking about. He told me that he knows for a fact that this mic is too light to properly use the exact mic stand I purchased. And he knows because he has this microphone and the exact microphone stand I purchased the Rode PSA 1 sounds really expensive. It's not. It's like nobody's... Listen, if you think people are spending just right now, you want to go and get a boom mic for yourself, start small. I've been using a boom mic for what, the better part of 2 years, and I'm sorry if I'm knocking this shit around. That's actually one of the things coming. It's the shock mount, so I'm not such an idiot. But in the meanwhile, I'm gonna tell you right now, this boom mic right here, this boom, I keep calling it a boom mic, but it's a boom with a mic. It was like $20. Now, with inflation, it's probably like 82 now, so just keep that in mind. No, the Rodecaster is $100. The Rodecaster is a different fucking thing. The Rode PSA 1 is 90 something bucks or whatever, which is expensive in the grand scheme of booms, but it's gonna pay off. But apparently, it'll just take it and like swing it to the moon. So I had to order the shock mount and the pop filter, which I should have anyways. And that'll make it sexy too. It'll be like, it'll have like this really cool holder, and then it's just you know. I'm gonna tell you right now, talking to this thing, I feel a little bit more like a real YouTuber instead of using this goddamn contraption. Look at the size of this thing. You could lift weights with this. You know what? I'm gonna hand this to my 4-year-old girl and let her pump iron with this thing. Ugh, she'll be just built. Might be a little light for my 7-year-old, but we could try. Skit Crasher, hello, Mr. Beaver, and I am aware that I don't think we heard a damn sound here. Probably because I have the audio. That's something I'll test. Like, oh, there it is there. Okay, where's it playing? What the fuck just happened? I'm telling you, things are a little odd in my audio settings in this computer right now. There we go. Okay, so let me look at where that sends. Oh, it went to SFX. That actually would make sense. Okay, hold on. Let's add an SFX here. This is a whole new setup I got going on here. Well, what we'll do is we'll move... Wait, do I have an SFX? What the hell's going on here? I do not. Okay, so we're going to remove that input. We're going to add an SFX. What in the world is happening here? I don't know. There's supposed to be an option for an SFX, and I don't... I'll send it to game then. I don't give a fuck. Game. Okay, let's just try that. Let's try that. Let's test this. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where that goes. Yeah, I'll have to look at that kind of stuff because it was all set up under the old system. And give me one more second. I just want to check one more thing. It's going to be under alert boxes, backgrounds. So I got alert boxes, no overlays, camera, label text, overlays. I probably put it in the back. It's alert boxes, alert box. There you are. So let's see if it's got its own properties for audio. Interesting. Yeah, well, this is obviously the kind of things that I got to mess with now because it's a whole new setup. But I also think that this software is kind of like cancer, so I might See ya. Oh yeah, Charlie Welch. It's late. I apologize. I was supposed to be live a long time ago. I'm gonna try to hit everybody over the weekend even. See you later. But yeah, seriously, thanks for coming, even for a few minutes. I really appreciate it. Teching it with the beaver. Well, no, I appreciate it, people. This is the kind of shit. It's hard for me to like listen to my own stream and get like audio input, so I do need a little bit of help when it comes to this. I am a little confused as to where the audio would go for that, though. There's only so many audio options in here. Like, there's advanced. That's where I tell it where to disable Windows audio ducking. Huh. You guys can hear the music, right? Oh yeah, we can all hear the music. I can bring the music down a little bit, then we're not dying in it. I apologize. We were just having a sweet hangout with just go, right? You can't hear music? You have to be hearing music. That has to be the audio I'm sending. Am I just... right? Can somebody tell me if you guys can't hear that? Super chat's not working. That's not my fault. Somebody else super chatted. Skit Crasher gave me $2 American ducats. Oh, that. Yeah, it's not working. That part's not working. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Plot hole. He's not listening to me. I could tell him. I don't even have it fucking open. I had to restart my computer like a billion fucking times. What time? I just, you know, I had all this shit figured out and then just failures happened. Streaming audio sucks. Like, it fucking sucks. I'm gonna tell everybody right now, it is horse crap. It's like, you'd think, like, we can literally run studios out of our houses now, and you would think that they could sort out the bullshit in the audio systems. And I think anybody who's tried to stream understands what I'm talking about. Like, you know, doing some basic shit, sharing a window, that's nothing. You start trying to, like, bring in multiple guests. Like, this is about to get shitty right here when we bring in Johnny. Right now, you watch. Because I'm using a new system, and don't worry me wrong. If it doesn't work properly, I will rip it right the goddamn hell out of this computer. So we'll see what happens. Johnny, it's at this time, okay? Fuck. Now let me see where your shit's gonna go here. So you're gonna get audio from cable output. Oh, what a mess. So... check. Here, I can send the audio directly to Johnny, I believe. But then am I going to hear myself? I am. Fuck. Okay, Johnny, you're coming in, but you got to give me a second. Okay, I think he's gonna work. Yeah, I know you're not gonna hear me. Just give me a second. Yeah, 1 second. No, I'm not. Fuck, it's all new. Fuck. You guys will be able to hear him while he bitch fits here. Here you go. This is a whole new fucking setup. Teams like Wavelink Software. Wavelink Software, when you get the Elgato, you gotta use the Wavelink Software. So far, I think it's horse shit. I swear to God, I think it's terrible. See, like, I love you, Team, but Team's one of those people that's like a software elitist. 1 second, Johnny. I'm trying to make this so you can hear... so you can hear me, but you don't get fucking destroyed by...
Why do you change things, Brainy?
Because you got to try to upgrade the system. Besides, if I'm in a downtime, it's a good time to do it.
You're answering my question, but I still can't hear you.
You'll hear me in a second. Fuck off. He's just laughing because he knows. At least they can hear you, so they know what we're dealing with here. 1 second.
You're just having a grand old conversation with God knows who.
Okay, hold on. Fuck, do I really want to send that there?
Why do you change things? Just leave the buttons the same. Don't change the buttons.
Check, check. Okay, 1 second. You gotta change things. You gotta fucking increase.
There's no sound.
Yeah, no shit. Give me a second.
I can hear you.
I know that. Fuck.
I can't hear you. I see
I
your mouth
know.
moving.
I know
You like
that.
this?
You give fucking
Yeah,
thumbs
yeah.
up. Give me a second, fuck. It's all new. It's all fucking new. Give me a second.
Me scusi, me scusi.
Okay, cable A output. But if I make... If I make this... Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
Yeah, but I can hear myself, and that's what I'm trying to eliminate here. So give me 1 more second.
Okay.
Okay, can you hear me now? You didn't hear me. Check, check. Oh, well, I know why. I'm a fucking idiot.
I can't hear you.
No, I'm an idiot. I gotta change both of them. Check, check. Can you hear me now? And how do I sound?
You sound like asshole, but I can hear you.
Okay, so I sound like asshole. Let me sample that so I can hear the assholiness.
It just sounds like, you know, you used sandpaper all over your microphone signal.
Well, let me hear it so I know what you're fucking talking about.
Hey, Angie.
Check, 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 check.
Yeah, I hear you.
I can't hear that for some reason.
I don't hear
It didn't work. Yeah, you can hear me again now, though, right?
Yes. Is it a monitor setting you have? Like a monitor?
Well, what it is it's this fucking
Running it back
Elgato. There we go. Wait, you can hear me now? That's how I sounded?
Yeah, it was not good.
What do you mean? It doesn't sound good to me. It doesn't sound fine.
Oh, yeah, sounds terrific. Sorry. Sounds amazing.
I don't know what
Sounds
you're
like-
hearing.
It sounds like $20 right there, buddy.
Well, you're getting it through
Just-
vMix. I don't really.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's that.
Or you're
VMix.
getting it through Potato and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
So like I've got you routed 3 ways from Sundown.
Sweet. You gotta buy me dinner
So wait.
first, though.
Okay, now I don't think they can hear. Oh wait, I think
They say they can hear.
yes, they can. See, like I love Team, but he's. You know what I'm gonna say?
Yes,
You do.
I do.
I love Team. I love him so much. And I'm gonna get you on cameras. Give me a second.
That's all right.
He is a software elitist. He is.
Well, yeah, but here's the thing. I'm a hardware elitist.
You are, and that's fine. And I've got my own elitisms happening when we have conversations in certain other directions. Like I'm like, why would you fucking pay that for that, you cheap son of a bitch? Like it's like so. Like we all have our moments, right?
Yeah.
Check. Oh yeah, I'm coming through.
I missed out on the second one today. So I drove my ass all the way back to Micro Center. I didn't tell you this, did I?
I'll turn the music down 1 second here. I'm killing us all with music. You can hear the music too, right?
I could, I can't anymore.
Well, I turned it way down. I don't want to murder. Like we want everybody too. We're trying to have a conversation. I mean, a party and a conversation. But
That's right. We're at the bar.
So yeah, you drove all the way to Marco Center, and you the way I heard it is okay. So we have to put this in context. Okay, so Johnny stormed into the building. He burst through the doors. He definitely pushed a kid out of the way. I heard.
No, it was an old lady.
And he slid right up to the back and said, "Where the fuck are the 3060s?" And they said, "Sorry, buddy, we don't sell them to guys with beards like that."
Yeah. So what happened? I drove out there.
It was a little bit like that, anyways. That might be paraphrasing, right? So
I checked yesterday evening, and they had 11 3060s. I was like, I'll get one tomorrow, whatever.
That's 10 seconds later. It's like dust.
Well, no, I checked in the morning, right? Because it was close to close. I couldn't make it there in time because I don't live close enough. Team lives like 20 minutes away. I live like an hour away. Anyway, so I got out here this morning, and to get in, you've got to do this stupid raffle bullshit. I missed the cutoff by like 60 seconds.
Well, yeah, but that's just to get in the raffle. That doesn't even mean you're gonna. Oh, wait, but you have to. What it is that they give out. They have some. Yeah, but wait, do they? The cutoff isn't a time-based thing. It's a number of tickets, is my understanding.
No. They have and you have a 30-minute window from 9 to 9:30 to get in to put your name in the list, to get in the bingo wheel. And if you get pulled by the bingo wheel, then you get.
Okay. So it's like you got to get in to just have a chance of getting in.
Right. Well,
that's amazing.
Here's the thing, though. They only give out enough vouchers to cover every card. So if they have 20 cards, they're going to give out 20 vouchers.
Well, that's what I read, is that they will only have, like, if you get a voucher once you pass that part.
You're getting a card.
I was just listening to see if it started the same song over again. Otherwise, I was going to say my software's fucked, because, like, how do you put it on shuffle with 40 songs and have it do the same one 3 times? But no, it doesn't seem to be the same song. It's just all sounds like girly shit. So, you know. Hey, listen. It's family friendly parties time bullshit music.
Look,
and it's Epidemic Sound, and I pay for it. I mean, there's some pretty Katy Perry shit in there. I wish they had a bit more like Tim the Tatman intro style music, you know, like build up music. It seems like they're either like extremely rock and roll and like they're like more of a fleeting chasing than an actual build up. You know, something that you can be like, you know, and just because you know what I mean when you talk about gaming intros, right? Like, you know what I mean by that. It's like pump up music. Oh, you fucking loser. I'm just kidding. I forgot Johnny's not a gamer.
I was in my younger years. I used to play a lot, but I retired. I gave the gaming to the kids.
Those little punks need to be shown what the fuck is up. That's the reality here.
Oh,
you actually just
don't get me wrong.
You're part of the reason that those little fuckers are running around talking shit on there.
Don't get me wrong. There comes a point in time where Dad's got to pull out his Mortal Kombat moves and show these kids what's up, right? My son hates playing me in Mortal Kombat. He hates it because I don't go easy on him, right? If you're gonna beat me, yeah, right. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna beat me. You gotta earn it. And I'm gonna teach
smothers
you the way I was
him. Fucking. Oh my god, that's so funny. He just smothers him. Listen, kid, it's the hard knock life out there. You're gonna learn. That's good stuff, though. That's how you do it.
I was like, you pick any character you want for me to play. I don't care. Pick any character you want. I'll whip your ass with him. And I do. And it's bad. And he gets so mad at me. I'm
opening a whole bunch of tabs here at the same time because they're the ones that I closed. Did you see that very nice young lady that I sent you a video of?
I didn't get to watch it because you sent it when I was at work, and then I started driving home so I could be on time.
Well, she was clothed, so you might have hit the ditch if you looked at it while you were driving.
Yeah.
I mean, suffice to say that she had to have changed, like, in the airport. There's no way she would have been, like, she didn't board the goddamn plane like that. I can tell you that much. If
I'm going to have to watch this video.
I mean, she's just sexy and not in a lot of clothing. Johnny is apparently the one in the watch window right now.
Great googity moogity. Why would
I had all of this shit set up. Yeah, you seeing it now, eh?
Yeah, why would you go to the airport like that?
Now this guy sees it. Look at this. The guy's just unashamedly filming her. Just like, look at this baby.
Yeah, I know. That's the worst part about it, right?
Well, I mean, fuck that. You're gonna walk through the goddamn airport like that. You're fair game. Like, if I take a picture of you so I can tell my friends that will not believe me, this is just like almost a service, okay?
I don't know.
They'll be like, fuck off. She was wearing a bikini.
Well, no, but I think nowadays, I think people would believe you. People would be like, yeah, that's just like commonplace to all the crazy shit that people do.
I mean, what you'd say is she was screaming vaccines are fake, right? And then everybody would just check it off.
Right. Yesterday, I went to work out. Went to the gym for the first time in forever. Right. And I'm sitting there with my buddy. We're warming up on the treadmill.
Meal.
On the corner of my eye, I see this person, this woman doing some sort of like lunge type exercises, and I swear to God, she's got no pants on. Like, she's naked from the waist down. Right.
Is this actually, or was it just like skin-colored pants?
Hang on, let's get there first.
Okay.
So you know how when you see something like that, you don't want to like gawk, but it's hard not to look. You know what I mean? Like, there's a fucking naked person over there. We're in the middle of a gym. There's 80, 100, however many fucking people here, and there's a naked person over there, and nobody seems to care. Everybody's just going about their day lifting weights. I'm the only one who seems to have noticed the naked person. And you don't want to be that asshole. It's like, oh my God, fucking naked person. Oh my God. So I'm, and so I look at my buddy. I said, is it just me, or is that girl naked over there? And he had noticed. He looked over and he's like, yeah, I think she's naked. I said, right, she's naked, isn't she? He goes, yeah, she looks naked. And we're like, well, how come we're the only two who noticed that she's naked? I would have
went and worked out closer to her.
Well,
I'd have been like, excuse me, miss, I want to lift these barbells right behind you. Oh, you're doing squats. Okay.
So she walked by to go to the bathroom, I guess. But it turns out, yeah, she was wearing those super skin tight, whatever, workout shorts.
Sheer. I saw a young lady the other day that I thought was like fucking straight up naked from the waist up, until I got closer and realized that it was like skin tight shirt, the same color as skin. And I was like, wow. I was like, you might as well be naked. I can see your everything.
Exactly. So she was wearing these workout shorts that, swear to God, where they ended and where her skin started was the exact same color. And they hugged every inch of her ass, so there's a butt crack and everything. And if she turned around, I could tell you that she was clean shaved. I could tell you the size. Sorry,
I was getting carried away. Oh Jesus, okay. Let's not talk.
No, I'm just telling you.
Wait a minute. I mean,
insane.
Was it a camel flower? Sorry, ladies.
Let's just say,
I have to apologize. I feel like a piece of shit when I make those jokes. I'm slightly better than that, but at the same time, not is the thing, right?
I'm just gonna say that we went to Arby's afterwards. Oh, you don't know what Arby's is, do you?
I have Arby's, but I don't know if I know that joke. I don't know if I get the because that might be an American joke. That could be a local thing.
Roast beef sandwich.
Fuck Jesus, like hoofs? Is that why we're...
You ever see a roast beef sandwich turn sideways?
I mean, that's like crazy.
Think about it.
That's a bit of a push, isn't it?
Think about it. No.
There's a spider on your cam? Was there really?
No, I was just trying to get your attention.
Oh.
No.
One second. Do you ever watch South Park? Do you remember when they had fucking Britney Spears in town and they were like reporting and they were like, that was some cam toe, John. Like, it was like...
I didn't see that episode, but
yeah. 1 second. I think...
Poor Britney Spears. No, really, poor Britney Spears. Her dad has all her money.
Well, he might be getting sued right away.
I think she is suing everybody.
It was like that was some cam toe. I can't remember how she said it, but it was fucking hilarious. And do you remember I just remember him taking like what is it? Cartman takes Sarah Michelle Gellar? No. Sex and the City. What's her name?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Sarah Jessica Parker, and like takes her to the woods and puts antlers on her head. And like there's hunters fucking shooting at her, and she's like, Miss Parker, just come right this way, Miss Parker. Like he's like that's my sense of humor right there. Oh yeah, I mean, you know, good for Matthew Broderick, because I mean, I don't think he could do much better. He's pretty short, like, but I don't think
they're together anymore. I think they split a few years ago.
Welcome to Hollywood. It's ridiculous. You know what the problem with Hollywood is? And I gotta say this right straightforward. Here's my thing. Actors. Well, the issue fucking is that I don't think it's just Hollywood. I think it's any time you have two people that are extremely well off and powerful and well, it's all kinds of things come into play, but where I would go, I'll just base it down to the root thing that I want to, like, there's a billion factors that add up to what I'm about to say, but I'll just put it into a nutshell thing if I could package it into one thing. They do not economically or emotionally need each other at all.
No.
They don't take each other's names. And I get it. Like the name thing, I don't give a fuck. If my wife didn't want to take my name and all that stuff, I wouldn't have been the end of my world. And my wife's a little bit more traditional in that sense, so she did. But at the same time, I don't think that really matters to me. But it's still the whole thing of like keeping separate identities, keeping like everything is prenup. Like this is my house, that's your car, this is my fucking watch. Like so, there's no. Oh, they have to. I absolutely. I have. Yeah. I mean, absolutely. And you can't. I don't expect somebody to go into a relationship owning a whole house and letting some bitch or snake. This goes both ways, men and women. Stay there for, you know, live with them for 6, 8 months or 10 months, because in different places, some places it's shockingly short. Yep. And suddenly they're common law, and then next thing you know, you get a subpoena show up and they want half the fucking business.
So
that's happened.
Here in the States,
to somebody I know,
states are starting to they're starting to not recognize common law anymore.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you why they're doing that. They're not doing it to benefit the people. They're doing that because there's economic benefits with being married. And if they start legally making it impossible for people to be recognized as married people without jumping the hoops, it's basically, I mean, I hate to say it, but it's essentially trying to keep the people that can't afford to get married and stuff, like, suppress them at a point where they still can't, because then you can live with the person now and you can't be common law.
Well, see, but yeah, here in the States, all you had to do was file your taxes as married, and that was it, right? That was considered a legal marriage.
Well, shit, you don't even have to file them as married here. If in some provinces, like here, it's like 2 years. I have that conversation with people, and they don't even believe me. It's so long in the province I live in. The province next to me is 6 fucking months. 6 months. You barely know the person as far as living with them for a lifetime after 6 months. And apparently, if you didn't have this all in writing, man or woman, this goes both ways. We're men, so we're going to talk referencing women more is likely. But, you know, suddenly you got to You got to give them, because I know somebody, a family member that happened to where, what was it? It's like they own the business. I'll address the super chats, by the way. Thank you, everybody. They owned the business, and then like the parents, you know, and as the kids got older, he brought his daughter in on part ownership of the business. And then when her relationship fizzled later, he tried to go after half of her share of the business, right, which technically is legally a doable thing. And I think they were forced to buy him out, just to get rid of him. But he got money out of it because, you know, love was in the air and nobody signed anything. So I can't blame people because I'm one of them. I have a document that has a signature that says some things that are mine. And it's just something you have to do to try to protect yourself a little bit. Now, that said, I can appreciate people saying it takes the love out of it. But, I mean, if you have an honest conversation with the person about who owns what, I mean, it should be fair if the person's not there for the money. I mean, and the thing is, there's different ways of making the agreement. It'd be different if you were isolating them from all future, profit gains and, equity earnings and Like you can say whatever you want it to say. Like a lot of like the fairest one is the one that just draws a line in the sand of where the relationship started, of what the value
that we had before, and then the fruits of those businesses, unless
even if the house doubles in value, they are entitled to half the gained value in the home. Because they were there as part of the relationship, but what you're doing is saying that first, let's say you own the house outright because you got money from a dead relative or something like that. What it says is like at the minimum, this is my portion of money that I put into this, and then you're not, like if something goes wrong, you can't distill me down beyond that.
Right.
And then at least it's still because what it makes them is it makes them entitled to half the equity gain on top of the initial. So if you had a $300,000 home, you would still get an initial cap of $300,000. Well, it's whatever it's written as, like how it's written.
Yeah, you can litigate all that stuff in your
basic.
You can also do it in your post-nup too, by the way. People don't realize you can also do a post-nuptial agreement. As
long as everybody's in agreement, it's just a contract. It's saying, hey, like we've thought about this and we realize that we need to have something a little bit more in writing, that just that way. Of course, most people, if you're doing that and you're already married, maybe you're thinking twice about things.
Out, yeah.
Like you're fucking like, hey, baby, we need to figure out whose shit's whose. Let me catch up to all the super chats here real quick. What have you been doing other than working your ass off there, Johnny?
Working my ass off, working out in the gym. I can't, like, this is hard. Like moving my hand.
Oh yeah. I've been just, yeah, I know exactly how you feel.
Damn, man. Like I said, yesterday was the first time I'd been in the gym in forever. And my buddy's like, all right, we're going to go light today because this is your first time back. I was like, okay, we can do some light stuff.
Come on, man. Come on. 52. Let's do it.
I was like, yeah, we're going to do light. We're going to do 5 sets of 20. Like, 5 sets of 20. If that's fucking light, I don't know if I want to see what heavy is.
See, this is crazy. It says no super chats, even though I've been in here when all the super chats. Like sometimes that team was like, no, it shows them all in your viewer activity. I'm like, fuck. Sometimes it just disappears.
You can go to your channel dashboard and get them that way.
Yeah. Which don't get me wrong, they're all still right here. So I just scrolled up. So that's the nice thing about having the separated chat here. Holy smalls. Super chat's working. 5 American ducats. Thank you very much. I don't know where the hell the audio is going for all that other bullshit, but we'll figure that out at some point. It's going to be my big mystery,
Why do you change buttons?
I told you I changed everything. It's because this mic comes with software. This is what I was fucking talking about. I'm pressing the button to try to test it, and like I don't know where that audio goes. Yeah, but I don't even know.
Funny. I think it's hilarious. You asked me during this whole situation, hey, what do I do about this, that, and the other? I was like, oh, yeah, you can try this. No, I don't want to do that. Oh, how about a stream deck? Yeah, no, don't worry, I got this. Hey, check it out. Look what I did. I got a stream.
See, listen, I had this fucking banging, man. I had this banging the other day, and then this is what I mean, team. Like, I love you, team, but fuck off sometimes. I'm joking. No. But no, because what it is notifications. Is this it right here? Enable notification, enable sound. Sure. No, that's not it. Maybe it's in advance. I'll figure that out later. But hey, listen. So I had this all going through Voice Meter Potato, which arguably has some issues with processing speed because, you have to sometimes increase the shit out of the sample. Well, it's the best thing out there, basically, which is the craziest. This is what I mean, though. Like this is exactly what I started by saying. When it comes to audio, this is legitimately one of the best pieces of software out there. Like this Elgato. So where I'm going with this is team, Wavelink. You got to get the Wavelink software. Like it comes with the Elgato mic. Once you plug it in, you're allowed to install it. Blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, you can monitor at the same time, stream and. Fuck, it only has 2 fucking outputs. Right. Like you can't route anything anywhere in it. So if you want to do more than stream mix, monitor mix, you have to bring it in through the fucking Potato or another physical mixer of some sort. Because you can't fucking route anything anywhere. So like for instance, to let it so you can hear it, I have to bring it through the fucking Wavelink software, which is arguably a nice piece of software, but it's missing key functionality. And then from there, I have to send it to an audio cable, which is made by the same people that already make Voice Meter Potato. And then you're getting the audio because I'm sending the audio from that cable. You're listening to that cable. Yeah. So like, and it's just so fucking convoluted, and it was working fine with Potato. Now there was some delay, and you know, sometimes Potato could be a bitch, but like, this is not better. Now here's the thing. It's software. Apparently it's new. Give them a couple years. It's probably going to be banging because that's all fixable. But in the meanwhile, it's not better than fucking Potato.
Right.
It's just not better. So your options are back to, which, don't get me wrong, I showed you my setup on my fucking tablet with Potato. That was awesome. It worked so good it hurts. So good it was painful. So, like, don't get me wrong, I don't think I even have to install Wavelink. I think I could just leave it off and set the settings back to Potato. I'll probably go back and forth a little bit and fuck around, try to see if it works. Yeah. But they need to increase the functionality of this Wavelink software before it doesn't even have a fucking noise gate, for Christ's sakes.
See, I do all that stuff externally because I don't like. I'm not not all of it, most of it externally. Gating, I do it externally. I do it from the source, not from. Because when you do it in the box, it's tough to get from the source gating. So it always has this weird sound to me, this artificial sound.
Well, you know what? Potato works pretty good.
No,
because it just cuts off the bottom end.
Bad. It just, for me, I can hear that analog, or I'm sorry, I can hear that digital gate. It just sounds weird to me. I don't have.
Well, but the only other way to do it is you have to like, because even this is USB-C, but this is actually.
And we just lost you. You shouldn't have messed with that cable.
Because it has an inductive mute. This is the nice thing too. Like, look at this. Like, this is sexy. Watch. You getting a cough or something? You're like, fucking mutes. You just inductive mute button. Don't have to click anything. You just rub it. You just touch it. This is a beautiful mic.
I feel that's gonna be bad for you because you're an animated person. You're gonna be mid.
No, I want to because that's where the new mic stands come in, because you can mount it. You can mount it through the table though. So then I'm gonna have it mounted a bit further back so it's not sitting right here on the edge, and then the mic stand will be able to be extended a bit more. This will be verticalized. It's going to be shock mounted with a filter on the front, so it'll be a little nicer actually.
But yeah, I like analog gating. That's what I have on my big one over there, my main rig. It's an analog noise gate.
NANA for 666. Bitches, hail Satan! I'm sorry if the sounds aren't working. I'll figure that out. That's going to be a testing in the background thing because I can't even hear it. So it's not. It's just I got to figure out where the fuck it's ending up. Like, you know what I mean? It's going somewhere. It used to just go to cable. I don't know why it would go anywhere else.
Going to the ether.
Oh, you know what? Maybe this will do it. Alert box. Could be just a bug. Let's see. Nope.
I don't hear it, but they might hear it on the stream. So
no, I don't think they do. Well, no, because I can see everything that's occurring here, and it doesn't have a audio source for it. Audio output capture, audio input capture. I mean, so OBS would have to have like an output. Oh, you know what? No, I tried that already. Fuck. No, this will be an after hours thing. I don't know what the fuck is happening with that. So it's
you're just like me. Just like me. Once I get on something, I can't stop. I have to figure it out.
It's so annoying, though, how fucking stupid this stuff is. Yep. Like, getting all this shit to work, like the people down the bottom, recent super chats, all this shit, it's horse garbage. It's horse garbage. I hate it. So, of course, when you're working a day job, like, don't get me wrong, if it's your day thing, you're doing it all day, that's easy. But if it's your,
you got 45
easier
minutes before a live stream, yeah.
Johnny needs to be louder. Brainy needs to be muted. Hey, I can turn Johnny up, guys. Hold on. Johnny, say something. I want to see where you are again.
Say something. I want to see where we are again. How's that work? Is it good? Sounds like sexy time. Sexy time. You're like... how's that? Is that better?
Yeah, I turned you up a little bit on my end.
All right.
Here, I can... Here, that'll turn... Ooh, I'm a little loud now, though. 1 second. Just bring my mic down a bit. Check, 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 check. That's a little better.
Yeah.
All right. So you can hear me still?
Which is good. Yeah, I can still hear you.
Yeah, okay. You know, this mic is nice. The gain is... But what happens every once in a while is the gain, you accidentally roll it up. Like, well, yeah. I think I did it in the software is actually what ended up happening.
See, I need to fix my camera, but I can't reach it because my muscles are so sore.
My muscles.
My muscles are very sore.
Oh, Texas, where it's Canadian, $2.79. Super chats work fine if you pay. We can't hear the Plottle. Stream tech. No, you could hear him. We can hear. I don't know. It was a can. I was just assuming. It was a while ago. I'll give you a build up.
Oh boy.
Just turn him to 11. That might do it. Talking about Johnny.
Turn it to 11.
I think Johnny's louder. Say something again, Johnny. I want to see where you are.
Something again, Johnny. I want to see where you are where this whole thing goes.
Oh, Johnny's good. 11. We turned Johnny up. I brought me down a bit. I got me down a bit. We're good. Let's take a little off the top there, a bit more for stream. Let's see. And you're going to cable output. That's monitor. You're getting the signal. No, you're getting the signal right through the... Fuck, I hate this. It was so good set up. I had the tablet, that whole vMix set up on the tablet. I'll probably just try going back to it. The only thing that's annoying me is, and I don't know why, but I'm having to increase the sample rate a lot higher on the audio than I would like on the Windows side of audio, which is causing a slight delay. Because, of course, as you increase the samples, you're getting more delay.
Yep, more signal. Tough, yeah.
But so what causes more samples to be needed? Is it because of just the amount of audio data I'm sending it? It's just too much for it to handle unless you increase the sample rate? Because it just turns into the skip, and the second you get enough samples, cleans perfect, like crystal clear.
Yeah. It's part of how it... I mean, if you just think about it, like frames per second, right? Same
it's like audio bits per second kind of thing. You're
kind of thing, yeah.
So you're increasing how many bits there are in a signal, but you're also adding latency because of that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the only way to reduce that is you would have to reduce the amount. But doesn't that mean that one of the devices in here is sending an awfully large amount of byte rate?
Yep.
So it's that fucking Wavelink software, I'm telling you right now.
Because
I've had to increase it even higher with this.
Yeah, if that's the only thing that you've changed, well, it's not the only thing. It's one of the biggest things.
Well, it's a whole new computer. I was having problems. But is there any merit to an external sound card, like an internal, but like a PCI sound card now? Is that where this starts to come in to clean this? Or because people say the onboard audio is more than sufficient nowadays.
So here's the thing. I've got both. All right, let's back this up. So main rig, I've got PCIe, Firewire. So I've got older stuff, but that's because I record a lot of instruments at once. I can record up to 16 different audio inputs at once, but that's my main rig. That's my recording rig. That's my production rig. Now, outside of that, with this rig, my streaming rig, I've got that Mackie Pro FX 12, which is USB, not Firewire, but it's a USB in, USB 3 in. It's not as there's a lot of things that I can't do with this sucker. I would like to have more control. Like what I can control going in is basically 2 stereo inputs, which whatever. I'd like to be able to control each individual channel via software inside of the computer. Now, when you have software that goes directly to the computer, and you get more than it was great for, again, stereo stuff is great for that. But if you're doing like what I want to do, it's not the best. USB is not the best.
Well, that's more of it on a less on a streamer side of things and more on a professional audio recording side of things is the thing, I guess, for that.
Well, no,
but I wish some of these mixers would have a USB in so you could put a mic like this on it, because this is a beautiful mic, but it's USB.
Yeah, it's USB. So for me, what I would like to be able to do, I guess it's because I'm more of a tactile person, a physical touch type person, analog type person. I'd like to be able to have the controls. Like I have faders. I would like for 8 channels. I would like to be able to use all 8 channels faders, but I can't. It really doesn't really work. I need to play with it a little bit more and see if I can't, figure out something a little different. But it is what it is.
Yeah, it's just
I can get
audio
all.
being...
I can get, like I said, I can get all 8 channels going through here, and then dial them in there, and then just use main fader and be good for that. But
But there's no mixers out there that have like a USB in for a USB mic or anything, is there? They all need like a physical wire, don't they?
Yeah, you would have to have the XLR.
So you'd have to go into a PC first and then out from the PC, out from the line out on the PC with your mic signal out of the PC.
At that point, you're better off just using internal, just an internal mixer.
Because you've added that delay already
mixer.
now by going to the next PC. Fuck, this is the thing. Like when you took those streamers that have dual PC setups, god damn, those things are honed in. Like,
yeah.
Like they have latencies set in the recording software to make sure that the audio is lining up with the video and stuff.
Yep.
In fact, what they probably do is they delay the entire stream so they can make sure they line up. Because their audios are not lining up. And then they just say, well, so the audio is coming in with a 300, 400 millisecond delay. So then we need to add delay to the video. And then boom, they probably test the shit out of it. And then you get this. Then I'm talking like obviously the Dr. Disrespects and shit. But that's why like you don't see a lot of dual setups until people are real prime time in it. Because that's when the money starts coming in and it's like, right, I need to be at the peak, you know?
Well, I think
if you're not a fucking game streamer, I don't even think you need a dual setup unless you're really pushing the extent of how much shit you're doing.
You can get around doing a dual setup nowadays with the way that the technology works. You can do it all on one computer. Get all single setup.
It's just it's expensive to move to XLR. Like if it's not something you typically are going to use on a normal basis, moving your shit over to XLR tech is really just quite a maneuver. So this has some of the best reviews on the market, so that's why I got it in the end.
Yeah, no, like I said, I wouldn't. This
is a beautiful mic.
It's a nice mic. It sounds good. But again, yes and no, because like I said, I've got XLR set up for this guy here, and it's a USB into the computer. So it goes USB out of my physical board over here into a USB 3 port in the back of the computer, and I use it that way. And I, install drivers and whatnot, so it still works. It's just the way you route things, like getting audio, headphone audio. I route out of the mixer into an external headphone amp simply because I want to be able to have more than just one set of headphones, because I used to bring guests in and have them sit down and whatnot, and I would have I could have up to 4 different headphones, so it's 4 different guests, things like that, little things like that.
No, I was just looking at something. You're not getting your own voice back, right?
No.
Okay. I hate this. This is set up. Not you and me. You and me are great together. I'd run away with you, Johnny.
Let's do it. Let's go to let's see. You gotta be someplace weird though. Can't be like oh, let's go to Cancun together. No, everybody's doing that.
Why do you keep coming to me and telling me about because I'm just such a bitch to you. You're like, hey, there's a graphics card. I'm like, you know what you could have done? You could have paid 30% more 3 months ago and made that money.
Yeah, but no, I couldn't have, Brainy.
I know.
You forget. Right?
Money's money.
No. The states are not.
Oh yeah, you keep telling me.
We're not getting those deals.
So now you know how I felt back in fucking January. Couldn't find a goddamn graphics card up here. I think I managed to find a 1050 Ti, which is more than bought itself now. In fact, I'll be honest with you. I think it's like $400. I paid $200 for it. You can't even get them for $200 now, Canadian. So it'd be like $160 American for a 1050 Ti. They're probably like $300 American now.
Yeah, I bought my 1650 Super right before the graphics card shit went to. Oh, you can't find one unless you want to stand in line for an 18-hour bullshit. So I bought that for like $300. I think now I could sell it for $8 or $6.
A 2060. I bought my 2060. I bought in the fall, like this time last year, and I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe because the 30s were just coming out, and I paid like 450 Canadian, which would be like 350 American, and that card is like $700 Canadian right now.
Yeah,
I should have just bought if you knew the future, like buy 20 of the bitches.
Right?
Yeah. How many you got in here?
Like I said, I would have sprung for the extra money.
Started my own GPU store.
Right.
Jesus. Oh, man. And I remember, too, he's like, oh, yeah, well, everybody wants the 30s, And I was like, I thought maybe I was a fucking idiot for buying a 2060. 6 months, or was it like 4 months later? there's not a fucking GPU around. And I remember just saying, I was like, because FTFU'd go to 2060 Super at the same time as me. And I'm like, best decision I've ever made in my life. He's like, yeah, I agree. Because we had brand new fucking cards that were only like 4 or 5 months old. I was like, fuck. Now, I have used my crypto gains to buy a 3070 Ti, which I am now rocking. And as I've told Johnny, this is the first time in the history of me as a gamer / computer aficionado / geek mother effer that I have had a current series graphics card because I am a cheap son of a bitch. And that's actually thanks to most of you guys. I mean, if I wasn't getting the extra donations. Now, am I producing content with it? This is the real question. Yes, it has already rendered its first fucking scene. And god damn it, did it do it fast. You should have seen the video. It was like,
oh, I was so upset.
You know, in the bottom. Well, because there was actually special effects in it. Normally, you know, you know how it works. It's rendering, right? Yeah. So it slows down a little bit. It was like the Stargate opening and closing. Little beavers came out, rubbed themselves, and fucking went back in. It's like it happened in like 10 seconds. I was like, woo! Like it almost ran faster than I could actually watch it.
That's the only reason why I want to get a 3060 is for the rendering times when I'm bouncing.
Oh yeah, it was gorgeous.
Because when I got go ahead, please. When I got the one for this one here, the 1650, when I got the 1650 Super, put it in there, I was like, oh man, my render times went from like 45 minutes down to 30 minutes or 20 minutes, depending on whatever I have was going on in there. I was like, oh, cool. What happens if I put a 3060 in there? I'm like, yeah, your render times will be like 5 minutes. Like, I need that because my problem is I stay up way too fucking late. Like I'm going to get done here in just a few minutes. I'm actually going to log off here in a second so I can work on the video that I'm supposed to be putting out tomorrow. When you got it, buddy. But yeah, I haven't even started this video that I'm supposed to be doing tomorrow. Oh, don't be like that, Brainy. Don't be mad at me when you leave. I'm going to be so sad. Creator that creates content.
Fuck off. Listen, I have a hot water tank to do in the morning and a service call in the afternoon. And then bees to maintain on the weekend. For the love of God, it'll all close down soon, but god damn it, I wish that was my wife. I had to work on my wife. No, it's actual bees. It sucks. Like, I love them. I love the bees, but oh man, I work all of it. But yes, it's true. I am working on my video finally, and you know what? It's been I'm finding this hilarious. Well, thank you, Mallory. Yeah, you know what's the thing is, it's you know how it is. Summer's busy. This happens to me every summer. This is like the third or freaking fourth time now. It's like they've just got this summer was a little longer. Normally I don't, disappear until like, June, first or second week of June, and then I kind of come back right at the end of August, and there's stuff in there, live streams, but it's pretty sparse in the summer because I'm just super busy. But then this year it kind of started like
it got bad.
April basically, and now it's like September, and I'm still just now slowing down, which I personally think part of what happened. It is good, and it's been I you know how it is when you start a business, like bills are piling up a little bit, and you're kind of like, whew, I sure hope that phone rings a little bit more than it has in the past, and then this year the phone has been ringing, which has been fantastic because I had to catch up. So busting ass over the summer has been good for me, but at the same time it's been frustrating because I want to get content out, and I really enjoy having this community around me. I mean, these assholes gave me about some, like, look at these donations up here, which are too high up to talk because you guys are still chatting away, but like I've got those donations from holy goddamn holy fucking Smalls, right? Isn't it? Mm-hmm. I don't know why my brain went blank, but and you got NANA, and I think, was it Facty? He sent some money at me and stuff like that. Like it's, I can't remember all of them right this second. My ADHD's raging, but I'm just getting at, like, that's ridiculous. And the other night I abused my body last week, and they donated, frankly, far more money than I ever would have expected them to donate just to watch me. But I guess it's in the spirit of fun watching somebody get boozed up. I couldn't feel my teeth at the end, so it was definitely fun for everybody. Oh, fuck. I was so drunk. My wife literally, like, monitored me while I cooked something for a minute.
Hot dogs. Yeah, I thought it was hilarious. I read your tweet, and
it was like,
I'm drunk making hot dogs.
I don't think it was a tweet. I don't tweet anymore. I'm not allowed on there.
No more
I think tweets. It might have been, I think it was just a community post, It's like
maybe it was.
no. I remember I told you. Do you not know? You haven't heard? I'm banned. Me and Donald Trump have one thing.
Oh, fuck Donald Trump. That guy's a big bitch.
No. I'm saying me and Donald Trump have one thing in common. We're both banned from Twitter.
Well, I
got banned for saying some mean things. I was a meanie. I was a meanie poo. I was so mean.
Meanie poo? Are you banned for good? Like forever?
Oh, when you get banned, it's fucking banned. Like dude, in a nutshell, because they have an app on your phone, so they get your international mobile identification number, which is essentially your MAC address off your phone. Right. So this phone is smoked. That phone is so you can never put the app back on your phone because they'll immediately know it's you again. So even if you have a different account, so you have to get a new email. Okay, so new email, you have to use a new phone number. Because at some point, even if it lets you in, at some point in like 24 hours or something, it'll be like, verify your number for us. And it'll lock you out until you verify. And once you verify, if it's the same number, they'll ban you again for ban evasion. The IP address, they log the IP address of your house. Now, that's the easiest thing to change. VPN or VPN, sometimes you can just call your ISP and say, I want a new IP address because... I think some people got it that shouldn't, and they'll just give you a new fucking IP address. So, blah blah blah. But that's the easiest one to fix. But it's the phone. So you basically need to. And here, by the way, burner phones in America are like you go out and you buy them out of a vending machine. They're super cheap. Burner phones in Canada are not that cheap. Like they're $100-something dollars.
You can't.
It detects the fake numbers. Oh, I don't think I can use that.
No. It's not a
Google
fake
Voice.
Number. It's a real number. It's a real thing.
But it's based on Google Voice, I think. What is it called?
I think it's either Google Feed. No, it's like Google's actual like phone service.
Unlimited and flexible monthly cell phone plans.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they service Canada.
There are a lot of people that use it as a business number. I'm surprised you don't have something like this already.
That's not the cheapest thing in the world, but I mean, it's worth looking at. But that's probably only for Americans. It'll be like, you have to be American. You watch. Because international rates.
I don't think so. But the beauty part about it is there's no contract. You can do it for like a month, and there you go.
Oh, data while traveling outside U.S., Canada, and Mexico. So it's North American, really.
Yeah. See?
Interesting. Well, don't get me wrong. You can do it that way, but then the problem is at that point, of course, you have to log in from your computer. But then the key at that point is, so that's fine. You could either way. You have to get a new phone number. Oh, I made you go on. Either way, you have to get a new phone number. So however you deal with that, but then you can't use these like textme.mes and fucking, all that bullshit. You have to get a new phone number, whether you get it through a burner phone or an actual Google phone number, whatever. So it costs you money because you now have to get a new phone number because if anytime they can verify you again, you have to have that phone number, and then you have to run a VPN to not and you can never fucking ever log into it again without your VPN running. Like before you log into your Twitter to tweet about your new, YouTube video coming up, you have to make sure as a principle of fact that you always make sure your VPN is on. Because if it's not on, their app will just go boom, fucking cool, and just smoke you from existence again. Because it just grabs the IPs and it goes, there you are. And apparently it don't fucking matter if you've got other roommates in the house. Like if my wife had a Twitter, apparently she'd be having troubles getting on her Twitter now.
Wow, that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, because all of a sudden they'd start blocking her and she'd have to be like, hold the fucking phone. I just use the same internet.
That's
and
fucked
she'd
up
have to
how they'll ban you for being mean, but child exploitation material they're okay with.
I mean, I did say I hope they hang somebody. So it was slightly more than just.
Yeah.
I mean, I was
again.
She was being. It's somebody. It was somebody being tried for a crime. That's actually a punishment in a lot of countries, including the one she's fucking from. So, I was like, I sent an appeal. Go ahead, so.
Well, no, the problem I'm having with it again is that you can't say that, but you can have child exploitation material on there.
Oh, absolutely, and you can have people that absolutely. And I even said in my because of course FTFE told me he's like, nah, you're fucked. They're not gonna. And I said that's fair, but I sent the appeal anyways. Why not? So I put the appeal in, and I just typed. Well, I'm like, I'm like, ... I'm like, in retrospect, I can see why saying that you hope somebody is hung is a malicious comment. I said, however, I would like to add that I didn't just do a drive-by wishing. I said, like, this is a person being tried for a crime, comes from a country that would use this as a punishment style. And, you know, it's like, you know, but anyways, you know, the thing is, I think they go back and look at I've been ripping on China the last little while. I think they go back and look at your recent like comments and stuff and probably use that as the basis. But they have a 3-strike policy, which I guess. Hey, you know when it says read the terms of service, and then you click that button that says you did. So apparently, just so everybody knows that Twitter has a 3-strike policy. So just and here's the best part. Okay, so here's what happens. Originally, they didn't need a phone number. I know you got to go, so I'll end it on this. They didn't need a phone number originally. But then somewhere along the way, they started wanting phone numbers to attach counts to people, right? And then what they do is they might not have ever asked somebody until you like get like a fucking ban, like one of those suspensions, 12-hour or 8-hour suspension where they make you delete your tweet and lock your account for a few hours and you can't tweet.
What they'll do is they're like, oh, verify your account with the telephone number first.
Yeah,
then they're like,
you go to log in and they go, it's just, they don't tell you why. They just like, you know, you're like, you're a fucking retard. And they like, 12-hour suspension. And then when you go to get back in, they're like, verify your phone number for us. And then you're like, here's my phone number. And then as soon as you do that, they go boom, and they put those two together and they add it to their little file on you, so that later when you 3-strike it, they now have your phone number. But that's why all I said the last stream, and somebody commented in my I did get a comment, and actually it was, I'll read it here before you go because it was very worthwhile. I'll talk to you in a bit here, NA. What was it? It was they sent me a comment here. Okay, so I had said in one of the other streams that they basically incur, like, because you know that this only stops, and I say poor people when I say that, like, I'm pretty poor right now. I have some shiny things I bought, but I mean, if you really want to be blunt about it, I probably shouldn't have. So, you know, like, this is like, you know, maybe get your head above water for more than 3 months before you start really purchasing things. But, you know, let's just move forward with our lives and pretend it didn't happen. But the thing is, like, I joke when I say poor people, but really, as you know, what they're doing is they're adding a monetary penalty to essentially get back on their service, because anybody with money is going to hop around those they're going to VPN, they're going to pay, it's like, I think it was like $70 or something, like for 3 years or something like that of Nord. It's like, wow. So
yeah, you can get some good deals with VPN, NordVPN.
You know what's funny is you go there, it'll say 9 hours left on this deal. You go there 2 days, 9 hours left on this deal. You go there 5 more days later, hey, there's only 9 hours left on this deal. You better get it now. It's always the same price thing. It's like it's like when you go to Vista Print, like, that's not the real price. Just go type in Vista 20 or something like that. Right. That's the real price. Yeah. But no, all I was gonna say is they add a monetary penalty to it to get you on. And it's basically like making it so like elites can get back in, but nobody else really can. Now, if they connect you, like if you're a big enough personality, then you're fucked.
Yeah, they'll figure it out.
Because they're going to know that Milo Yiannopoulos or whatever is tweeting when he starts tweeting about being Milo. Right. But when you're a little creator, you can get away with it. But here, I'll just read what he said, though, and then you can go here. So this is from... it's called Dirk Swizzler, so I imagine that he's okay with that name being. It didn't have like an actual name, unless he's actually Dirk Swizzler. At which point,
that would be kind of funny.
Wow, that is the best fucking name I've ever heard in my life.
You win.
Listen, yeah, absolutely. I would introduce myself, Dirk Swizzler. I'd have a swizzle stick with me though. That would be really weird. But so. Hello, I was watching your comment about Twitter bans recently and how to circumvent them. I mean, I wasn't really, you know what I mean? I was just talking about what you do have to do to circumvent them. Technically, I'm not supposed to be on there, so it will not be me if I do. One of the comments you made was about how the system seems to have less of an impact for people who can afford a burner phone and similar things, and that it didn't make any sense that the system more adversely impacted poorer folks. I have a tiny bit of knowledge in this domain, and it seems worth mentioning that a lot of times these types of hurdles, this all made a lot of sense, which is why I'm reading it. These types of hurdles are stopping bots entirely, or primarily designed to combat people running bot farms. Stopping bots entirely is a nearly impossible problem, so a lot of times all these large systems can do is impose monetary cost to running bot accounts. And I said, well, that makes a lot of sense. It puts a monetary cost on running a farm. This has the effect on both the poor and the bot farms, then I imagine. Mind you, I'd say don't get banned like me. And then you don't have to worry about it. He says people are less likely to screw around with thousands of bots if it's non-zero cost at all. And unfortunately, real users get caught in the same system because distinguishing real people from bots is a constant whack-a-mole. So he's almost suggesting it's actually less about trying to ban individuals from being able to start a new account, and it's actually more about trying to make sure these bot farms don't just have armies of bots on their system. Because that way it logs their IP, it logs the device. So now that device is fucked, that IP is fucked. So they have to constantly roll their IPs and roll the new devices. And so, I mean, to be honest with you, that's where a lot of these fucking burner phones on the internet probably, like with these phones you buy, they're like refurbished and shit. They're probably like bot phones that were running fucking Twitter for 5 weeks.
Bot phones are Jason Bourne.
Funny, that's funny. Anyways, Johnny, you better get the fuck out of here. So listen, if people don't know, hey, by the way, so you have a 5K special because you're an asshole and you're catching up to me because I don't put out content.
I do.
I told you though that I have to pander. I told Johnny, I said, listen, I have to pander to you now though, because later when you're bigger than me, I need to make sure that you remember me. So he's definitely getting anything he wants, just like Schrodinger does now. I'm just kidding. Before that though, fuck that asshole Schrodinger. No, I'm kidding. I love you, buddy. Ooh.
I'm nowhere near Schrodinger's level yet. I'm not even at your level yet. What are you talking about?
Oh God, you're what, 500 fucking subs behind me? You fuck off. 400, you son of a bitch. Try to make that kind of, yeah, exactly. Wait till I come out with my fucking beavers through space.
Do it. Do it. I like to run with people, not in front of people.
I'm going to tell everybody right now before you finish your leaving. That Mankini has been ordered, okay? Now, it's going to take a few more days than I expected, which is a little frustrating because the pool's getting cold. So you might be getting a very hard-nippled, short-lived pool experience. But the Mankini has been ordered, okay? So I want everybody to know that it is on its way. So this shit is going down. Hey, listen, every fall I have to celebrate the beauty that is the male body. So whether it's covering myself in syrup and maple syrup that murders my fucking lawn, or it's that fucking killed that lawn. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, you want to kill somebody's lawn? Sugar syrup.
Yep.
Oh fuck, I don't think it was the maple. I think it was the sugar syrup.
Oh yeah.
It basically salted the fucking earth where I put it. In fact, Johnny, I tilled the lawn there and seeded, nothing grew. I had to add fresh soil to that area and till it in before I could get seeds to even grow. And like, I didn't just leave the fucking sugar syrup on the surface to bake. Like I soaked that lawn after we were done with that and everything. No, just murdered it in a perfect circle the size of a fucking pool. Anyways, Johnny, tell everybody about your show coming up. You're going to be roasted by, I think, people like me. I got to
you're going to be there. Yeah. Let's see, Tina, Schrodinger, Cliff, Irish is going to send one in. Limey Place sending one in. Mr. Malord is going to be there. Bunch of people. If you guys want in or you want to send something, let me know. Shoot me an email. I promise everybody who sends me a video that you want me to play, I won't watch it. Well,
Johnny wanted me to send him an ad a long time ago and he just stopped asking me.
I just did. I was like, fuck it.
I'll get you one of it. Listen, you started asking when I started being busy, so we'll talk about this again soon, okay?
So if you want to send one in, I won't watch it before, and I'll have somebody else watch it to make sure you're not like trying to prawn bomb me or anything, but make sure it's appropriate. But yeah, if you want to send a roast of Johnny O, let me know. Send it to me, plothole1@gmail.com.
Well, hey, listen, Johnny, I want you to know that I'm not drunk, so you know that this isn't just like the booze speaking. I haven't actually drank anything. I want to go smoke some doob, but that'll be later. But what I want to say to you is that, you know, I really enjoy having you around, and I'm more than happy to have you pass me. I hope that I can tailgate you maybe, or potentially we could have a race. But in order for that to happen, I have to start putting some fucking videos together. So now what Johnny, listen, I'm going to tell you right now, Johnny, I'm furious. You're going to pass me deep down. And so now you, sir, I'm going to credit you with incentivizing me. Yes, that's a word now. Look it up. With my wife hates that fucking word. I'm going to tell you right now. We argued about that. Not a lot in a 10-second story. We've argued about that like 10 years ago. And I'm like, that's a fucking word. She's like, no, it isn't. I'm like, it's a corporate word, baby. She's like, it's not a real word. Ever since then, we just hear incentivize everywhere. But I will say that on more than one occasion, like, because they say it on TV and on YouTube videos, and she goes, oh, fuck, every time. It's like people say irregardless. I hate it.
Me too.
But we have seen on more than one occasion where somebody said incentivize, and they went incentive what? And she went and I was like, fucking. So we've actually got a little tally. I'm winning though. But Johnny, what I'm trying to get at in my beaverish, long, shitty way of doing it is, I love having you around. I'm happy that you are here to deliver the news, and that you cut the 5-hour shits out. No, I know it was like 20 seconds. He claims not, but I disagree. No, I'm talking about all the animals you had pooing on your episodes. He always looks so shocked. He's scared.
I'm kidding. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I know.
I cut them out. They're gone. All of them.
I'm just teasing you anyways. But hey, Johnny, thank you for coming. I really appreciate you taking the time out of a night where you clearly had some shit to get done.
So, that's all right. Yeah. I mean, you know, it is what it is. We'll get it done. If anybody's going to be at Texas Frightmare Weekend, we'll be there this weekend. I'll be there. Lots of fun. Come seek me out. Anyway, I'm out of here.
Somebody
Cheers, everybody.
Yeah, put his link up. Have a good night, Johnny.
All right, buddy.
Bye-bye. Somebody put his link up, please, so that I mean, not like you guys don't fucking know where he is. Holy shit! Why did you give me more donations? You guys are too good to me. Where? Oh, they didn't go too far. Good. Stringer News 1. Brainy, don't you owe us some shots? I do owe you some shots. I have to take a night off from here. I can give you a couple shots here. I kept that tally, but damn. Hold on, we can get some music going on here. This is fun. I got more music. It's kind of in the same vein, so it's not like your lives are going to change much here. I don't know. Here, 1 second, I'll get my booze. This might screw with the audio. Just give me a second. Let's see what happens here. He's right. Why do I touch buttons? Let me grab the booze. I'll have a couple shots with y'all. Oh, fuck, you haven't heard this song enough. Hold on, I got new songs. I want to use some of them. This is a good song, though. Let's see what we got here. I wonder if this is one of them. I think we heard this one. I feel like they're on all showing up for some reason. I don't know why. Or this one. Oh, see, this is the one we were just in. Ah, fuck. Oh, well. I got drinks. You guys got drinks? Does anybody got drinks? Okay, so first we have to address the elephant in the room, and it's the 5 American Ducats, just like Stringer News 1, from Holy Smalls. I think I called you Holy, but I probably called you Holly, and I apologize. But I love you, Holy Smalls. Thank you for the 5 American Ducats. Normally it's Holy, but for you, it's Holly. I'll call you what I want, and you'll like it. Just kidding. Mankini, yes, my money was put to good use. Yes, it was. Listen, I'm not gonna take your money for a Mankini directly and not get a goddamn Mankini. This would have been on the same level as like Sean feeding for 2. Okay? Feeding for 2. It's like the funniest shit I've ever heard in my life. Now remember, feeding for 2. Feeding for 4, bitch. You don't go fucking order food. Not getting into it. Okay. See, I downloaded so much music and I just feel like none of it's showing up right for some reason. Try this. Ooh, this could be fun. Drink in hand. All right, let's do this. You win. I got some bullshit videos we can look at real quick in a minute. You guys are fucking around with me. I would love to be streaming more, and I apologize, but I want to get videos done too. This is about getting my wife on here podcasting. Let's bring the level down a little bit. Check, check. There we go. There, we want to have a party. You want to be able to hear people in parties too. We're getting old here, okay? I don't know how old any of you people are, but I know that I'm getting old. Boo, Streamlabs, you dumb bot. Oh, you ate Rennie Nemi for dinner. All right. All right. All right. We're getting low on this, eh? Look at... Fuck, that's like mostly glass at the bottom, to be honest with you. Okay, but I am gonna go a little easier on the shots tonight, okay? I'm gonna have probably halfers here. I gotta get up super early tomorrow morning, actually. Kinda didn't really think about that till now. It sucks. That's why you're seeing the sadness in my face. I'm so happy. Work. Oh yeah, the trick is to add just enough maple that you want to vomit. Fuck. Oh my god. Here's to a non-child stream and the evidence to prove it. Kids aren't allowed to drink. Kids, talk to your parents about alcohol. Bottoms up. Oh my god. I don't understand. I just... Yeah, we're not gonna be hitting any goals tonight alcohol-wise. I can promise you that. Yeah, well, you know what? Miss Beaver's gonna get... Yeah, she's getting on camera. Oh, once she loosens up on camera, fuck, we're in trouble. I'm gonna tell you right now. I swear to God, I mean that too. I got 10 on you. I can't tonight, NA, but I appreciate the encouragement. I will hold on to the spirit of your donations from last week till the next time. Like, I'm not a drinker. That hurts so much. Like, I was fucked the next day. Like, I was so slow trying to make decisions. It was like... It said he's drunk already. I had the cap rolled away on me. Yeah, I know. You're noticing, by the way, that Ruby Rod has been moved from his perch. We're getting professional around here, okay? Except that's not entirely true, because if you look, there's a Corbin Dallas still. This is actually harder than you think it is. Why is it not going the direction it should be going? It's very counterintuitive. Oh, shot stream with the wife. See, the issue is that, like, our kids are getting up in the morning. I'll talk to her about it. I'll tell you what I did inform her of is that we're going to be dipping Kit Kats in fucking toothpaste. She said, don't do it in front of me. I said, oh, shit, no. I said, you're going to be there. I said, I'm fucking pulling a tray out. I said, you're welcome to partake. In fact, I'm going to insist. She didn't, like, get angry and tell me no, but... I got 10 years on you? Oh, you got... Oh, yeah, it's hard. Getting old happens quick, you know? Like, it's like 11:07. I'm like, oh, whippersnappers, eh? Still up. Let's see what Jail Warren said. Oh, I told him safe drive. He's driving somewhere. That alcohol is sitting in a horrid place right now. Like, do I have any of my fucking coffee left? What even happened to the cup? Oh. Okay. Yeah, the streams lately have been a lot of nothing. I haven't had a ton of time to sit in here and... plus, I've been having a little bit of a creator block, I would argue. Just trying to think of the best content to come up with for the peoples, the fans. And I'm just not satisfied putting out the same garbage, so I'm working on it. But I have been, like, I was in here for hours the other night working on it. I wonder which one's the best one. God damn. Here, let's watch this real quick. Oh my god, I'm gonna make you guys yawn. I'm so sorry. It's like one of the like things you're not supposed to do. Like, don't yawn on stream. People hate it. And it's fair enough. Like, I do too. Here, we'll, I think... Yes, you can hear this. Here.
With the voice that Mark Dice uses when he does Brian Stelter. And I use it for quite a few of my sock puppets, so I think it's the universal sock puppet voice. So I don't care what you say when you leave comments. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. Okay. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother. Okay, anyway, I want to talk about being a cyborg. Yeah. So anyway, I'm a cyborg in reality because the puppet master has one eye, God given, you know, God birthed and everything like that, and the other eye is a lens. A lens was taken out, and an artificial lens was put in. So one eye is close up, nearsighted, and the other eye is for far, 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 far. Oh wait, not really that far, you know. Not like a telescope. I don't have a telescope eye, but anyway, yeah, as long as you could zoom out and zoom in. Anyway,
That's
I'm a
fucking
cyborg,
awesome.
but only because of that, I've not taken the vaccine with all the metallic particles. I can't remember the name, but it's like 4,000 times stronger than titanium. And it forces its way eventually to the skin. So your skin becomes metallic. Do you think that's a plan? That they're trying to turn us into like robot people where our skin is really metallic, metal skin? I'm noticing I have a G with a circle around it and a slash. That means I'm genderless. I identify as a genderless.
898 Vegas,
puppet.
baby girl.
You did not see.
Shit, I wish this was a goddamn parody. This is actually Pennington. You know, the thing is, like, it makes me wonder if he's not just, like, pro-level fucking troll, just not getting the attention he deserves, you know? That's a battery, dude.
You know what, or you know what, just wasn't there. And I'm not gonna say the F-bomb word either, or the N-word. I will not say those words. And I will not be a cyborg any more than I am now. That's it, I'm drawing the line, baby. That, this, and no more.
Oh my god, this is amazing.
Love you. Bye.
Oh my god, that's so perfect. Look, he went down.
That. Love you. Bye.
Oh, it's so good. Okay, here's a good one.
Hey y'all, Bullwinkle Q here. I just figured out who Q is. Q is me or you. Q is anybody that wants to say something. If you're a citizen of the United States of America and you love freedom, you love liberty, then you are Q. So I'd like to encourage you to say something. You can say something. If you don't know what to say, just start quoting. Quote the Declaration of Independence. Quote the preamble to the Constitution. Quote the opening to the Gettysburg Address by Abraham Lincoln.
Look what I'm seeing here. First of all, hold on. I got an itch inside my ear, and it's murdering me. What do you scratch an itch with if you don't have a Q-tip? But hey, listen, while I'm doing that, you'll hear me either keep talking, or if you hear like a loud scream, I've pierced my eardrum. But yeah, so that's a flat Earth map on the ceiling, is it? Like, is that what this is? I can't zoom in on this because it's YouTube. I'm trying to see. It's not very bright. Like, it's, but like, this is a canvas edge. Look at. That's what I noticed while he was talking.
The ending is not too bad either. Government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from the earth. I love being Q, and so will you. Love ya. Bye.
He still went down. It's amazing. Stream snipe Marvel girl in them.
We're live. Hi guys.
Oh, it said that. Oh, it said they were live.
Y'all,
It even said how many viewers they were having.
say something if you're.
Boo! Come on, Pennington.
If you're a citizen of
We
the
gotta go to
United
Pennington's
States of
channel.
America.
Oh, so wait, he's called conspiracy theorist now? Oh no! What? Why Duramectin? What the fuck
Now,
you got there?
Alex
Oh
Jones thinks
no!
that the whole mainstream media doing the fake story of him.
What the fuck is occurring in this fucking? Oh my god, I can't handle this. Look at, he's underneath the Rockwell, New Jersey?
Hospitals in Oklahoma to treat patients that have overdosed on ivermectin. He thinks it's because of him. It's not him, it's me, because he did it on 393. I did it on 92. I bought this, and you may not know this, but they watch me more than they watch Alex Jones.
Whoa. Is he saying that he's been taking horse fucking ivermectin?
Alex Jones thinks that the whole mainstream media doing the fake story of him causing hospitals in Oklahoma to treat patients that have overdosed on ivermectin. He thinks it's because of him. It's not him, it's me, because he did it on 393. 9.3. I did it on 9.2. I bought this, and you may not know this, but they watch me more than they watch Alex Jones. Sorry,
Fuck, they
Alex.
shouldn't even be allowed to
you're not the
sell
one
this
that
to people
caused
now.
The fake mainstream media.
This guy doesn't have a fucking horse. Look at it. I mean, it's oral use in horses only. There's people been going to the hospital taking this shit. That's just fucking dumb. That's just dumb. That's dumb. Hey,
Just wanted to report in. I just took my first dose of ivermectin. I got it
Oh my
just
god.
down the street at the country store here in Bethany, Oklahoma. Is easier than buying honey. Cost about the same, about $12. And anyway, and I'm on the phone waiting for somebody in the governor's office to answer. I just want to ask, if he has a team of people doing a deep dive research into conspiracy theories, of the COVID pandemic, quote unquote.
Oh my god.
And I just want to report and let you know.
Oh my lord. Oh my god. Just took his first dose, guys. I don't know where to take that. Oh man, that's Gail. I was gonna click on her in a minute. I'm also ADD and keep forgetting to subscribe, but I love her. There was one farm supply store that required a picture of the horse to buy. That's fucking funny. Just everybody's coming in with the same Shutterstock fucking photo. Oh, there's my horse. It's a beautiful fucking horse, don't you think? Did you hear about fucking oh my god, did you hear about this controversy right here? Check this out. Here. Too much. I don't know. I felt like I downloaded 1,000 songs last night, but apparently they all evaporated.
Group that Facebook.
What was I even fucking talking about? It was 10 seconds ago. Oh, it was yeah, it was this NFT bullshit. Yesterday's. I think it was yesterday's.
What's up, you beautiful?
Let me go back, get on the right thing here. And then I'll bring it into the screen here. Just bear with me a second here. Here we go.
In just one day. No, it's free with signing up.
Okay, so here we got this right here. I'm gonna bring it in.
Haven't seen Logan Paul, like many other celebrities right now, getting very involved in the NFT space. Logan Paul specifically launching a big crypto NFT project called Crypto Zoo, describing itself as an autonomous ecosystem where users can buy, sell, and trade exotic animal hybrid NFTs.
So I thought I saw I've actually heard something about this or whatever. First of all, I want to add that these are fucking hilarious. But it does go to another place, which is funny.
You can see some of these animals.
Like, that is awesome. The fucking pug chicken. I was too high the first time I saw these. And I just gonna let you know it's how it went down. Because that dog on the right is awesome. I'm a child. I get it. Okay, I'm okay with myself. Hey, listen. So, continuing.
Animals online, but according to YouTuber CoffeeZilla, who has uncovered a lot of influencer crypto controversies, these little animals are not as original as they claim to be. With him slamming the integrity of the images in a series of tweets, saying Logan Paul taking Adobe stock photos and.
So, this is awesome. Here's the original photo, and here's Logan Paul's photo. And then
photoshopping a nose on for his crypto art has a ripping off stock photos, and their admin Ben Roth is lying about it in the Telegram, with him sharing an alleged screenshot of a Telegram message where Ben Roth responds to someone accusing them of using stock images for multiple examples, with him.
Yeah, he shows different examples of the stock photo versus the one they've made. So, I mean, it's pretty provable.
With them also highlighting some of the legalese in their fine print that could allegedly screw people over if anyone wants to sue over a potential scam. Right, this among other...
Hold on, I want to read that. All such damages. Okay, update. Just found out on CryptoZoo's website they have a clause buried in the fine print that even if they scam you and you sue them, the most you'll win is $100. All such damages to the maximum extent allowed by law. If CryptoZoo is found liable to pay you any damages, including reimbursement of expenses like attorney's fees, CryptoZoo's total cumulative liability to you under this agreement shall not exceed $100. The above limitations, wow, of liability will not be affected if any remedy provided herein shall fail its essential purpose. Jesus. That's so malicious. That's like, you're fucking people. Yeah, Skit Crasher, thank you very much for $2 from Skit Crasher. I thought it has been too long since a super chat, so then they tossed one at me. And because I don't know what the hell's going on, I guess there's audio that'll play. Like, I don't even know. Desktop audio? Where the hell would it go? Input capture? Built-in microphone with other USB devices? I don't even know. Before it came over on system, which was cable, well, why would it not come over on cable now? I still have cable on. It's right there. Yeah, cable output. So why would it not just come out on cable? It makes no sense to me at all. Anyways, so yeah, so he uncovered this bullshit
that could allegedly screw people over if anyone wants to sue over a potential scam. Right, this among other alleged red flags. But finally, CoffeeZilla says that even despite all this, Logan allegedly made $1.3 million in Ethereum selling
Jesus Christ. Isn't that ridiculous? $1.3 million in Ethereum selling CryptoZoo. Damn. Gotta get making some NFTs. I think it costs like $1,000 now in like goddamn fuel costs. See, there was a time when it was like $10. That's when you had to do it. That's what made you guys rich. Now we're just suckers late to the party. Can't believe there's 32 you dicks in here. I love you so much. We will start getting more content out that is more appropriate to you fine people and what you deserve. How does the mic sound, by the way? Is it coming in nice? Here, let me hear it. Checky. Check, check. Check, check. Sexy mic. Sexy mic. You're going through broadcast, so it's actually got a tiny little bit of added, you know? Yeah, you know. I think you're going through broadcast. Yeah, you're going through broadcast. See, that's so crazy. I don't know why the sound doesn't go. You know what? Let me try one more thing, actually. See, what's funny is I have... maybe that'll do it. Let's try this again, folks. Let's do this. Okay, we got this. We got this. See? 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 We just got to figure out the new software. We got this. We got this, people. Okay, you ready to party? Here, we can do this. Push of a button style. It might work. I just got to figure out how to work all the software together. This could work like this. Okay, hold on. Let's cover a few more things before we're done here. Oh, fuck Beddington. This we'll have to come back to. This is hilarious, to be honest with you. I love this guy. This is a Level Earth Observer who has almost as many subs as me, which is my fault. And then here, I'll play this.
The globe for us. First up, we've got a clip from a well-known Globagandis part-time pilot known as Orville 6020. This part-timer who's had his wings clipped must be reminiscent of the good old days of when he used to fly 2 or 3 times a year. Obviously a long distant memory, as he's having to upload now these old time-lapse bits of footage to remind himself and others that he used to be a pilot. Bless him. His part-time skills must be diminishing by the hour, along with his integrity, as all of these globies.
Oh, you're getting double sound.
Left,
hold
right,
on,
and center. Just love it. Anyway, let's have a look at Orv's bit of footage.
Oh, how long has that been happening? Has the audio been just garbled bullshit? Because you should be getting the audio, main audio, output mix, stream. Yeah, and then somehow you're getting the stream mix here still too. So let me remove that. That is not in the right place. Okay, check. Okay, let's try that. These are the little things like that I'll have to fix as we go here, but it's gonna come together.
First, quite nice to be fair. Time lapse from Sydney.
That's better. You guys were getting extra audio pumping through, and I apologize.
To Darwin. Just have a quick look. I don't think we'll watch too much, in all fairness. And off they go, across the plain there. We won't get too involved. I'll pause it there. And now I'm going to go somewhere else. Bear with me. Thought, well, I'd better do, in case anyone cites this as supposed curvature at cruising altitude here.
Oh, God, he goes off into a tangent about the fucking angle on the window and yada, yada, yada. I don't really care about that. I actually want to go here. We'll start him here. He just, the window's got curvature even when it's on the ground, which is fine. I don't give a fuck. We don't even try to make that claim, so he's just whatever.
Runway, the plane will be level pretty much with the runway. But of course, when it's cruising, we all know a plane kind of resembles a boat going through water.
You know what's really weird about this is it's like really wide. Like that's actually the size of the screen. It's like, I don't know what happened here. That's actually his screen is that wide. Like, look at it. If I try to bring it out of, it's like I got to bring it down and then expand it upwards too. It's just a very wide image.
Water. So the actual camera, which of course is fixed in the aeroplane, and with the plane tilting up slightly, like on the diagram showing the angle of attack for a plane cruising, it's quite easy to see why we've got the supposed horizon drop, because the plane is angling up slightly as it's cruising, as opposed to being level.
Yeah, but we've got clear photos of it where we've used GPS or leveling devices to show that the angle of the camera isn't up. So, I mean, that's great that he just wants to make some assumptions, but Level Earth Observer is borderline retarded. I mean, is the reality.
Level on the ground, level here.
The fact that this asshole is swinging objects around on cranes above people's heads is sad and shocking and just straight up terrifying.
In relation to the ground, which is why we've got that supposed horizon drop, which of course isn't down to any globe Earth, because we've just shown it's just down to the angle of attack, the way the airplane flies in relation to the airplane on the runway. So we've seen, thanks to Orville 6020, there's no Earth curve whatsoever, and it's only going to get worse. So
these are okay. Okay, I'm just going to introduce this a little bit. Okay, so if you're new to Level Earth Observer, this is going to be fun for you, because he's just that big of an idiot. It's like picking the same songs. I literally have you on shuffle. Sure. Whatever. Anyways, so it's kind of scary that he can be this stupid. Okay, so you're about to witness fantastic shit. Like, oh man, I can't even, like, I watched this and I was like, this, like, if it wasn't so stupid and boring, it would be a video. But like, okay, let's do it this way. Make your predictions, okay? What is he about to show us all? Okay, God's Raber, you're just in time. What is this fine gentleman, Level Earth Observer? Here, I'll put it on screen. What is this fine image, Level Earth Observer, trying to... Why is it so wide with him? Like, his images are crazy wide. That's kind of not on me. It's just like, because he's using a screen, he's using some sort of like feature where he... Anyways, doesn't matter. So, make your predictions. What's he a deceiver? He only shows what he wants people to see, and he's being debunked by me and others. Oh yeah, Glober Mom. He's straight up handicapped. Whatever. Cotton's Raber. How you doing? So yeah, we have 7 days and 23 hours of drive. That's actually a long ass drive. I mean, Australia's a big continent. Australasia, that's actually the continent. I don't want you assholes correcting me. Actually, Beaver, the continent is Australasia. The country is Australia. Yeah. I mean, come on, I played Risk. I know this shit. Nobody wants to make any guesses? Wally and Wolfie really like Leo. Oh yeah, well Leo's Leo. Come on, Leo. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to guess for you because nobody wants to guess. Okay, so here, you just, this can't even be.
The globe pushing Aussie pilot has shown us there's no curve whatsoever. So let's have a peep at what Google Maps is showing us elevation stat wise for the journey.
I don't think you can even really
the time that's
function on how dumb this is.
Sydney to Darwin. Let's have a look. And it would seem, sure enough, just like the pilot's footage showed us, there's no curvature whatsoever. It would seem Australia is incredibly flat. Who would have thought?
Oh shit! Like, is this like there's moments where you wonder if you should actually just be feeling sorry for these people, if you know what I mean. Like, I think this is just one of those moments where I question if, I just question the functionality of these people's brains. Like, look at guys, look at. It's basically flat. I mean, come on, he started at like sea level pretty much, and he ended at sea level. I mean, look. I mean, for Christ's sakes, he went up 6,354 meters. It came down 6,329. I mean, look at that, flat. I mean, it's basically flat. You know, bumpy flat, right? Like they say. This is what's kind of like boring about these people. Like, this is what we're dealing with. It's this bullshit. Like, this isn't even worth talking about. He replied to me, watch. A pathetic lying arse. The fact that Australia has zero Earth curvature debunked you, globe fairy tale. Yo, Beaver Boy, have you got any predictability to refute demonstratable reality? I'm just... kept... Kinda. Oh my god, I'm having fun here. It's kind of like kicking 3-year-olds as they exit the school bus. Not a lot of challenge. Oh my god, it's even... It's even funnier that you responded to enforce his misunderstanding. Oh, look, you get noise. Oh, yeah. Yeah, dance, Carlton. Fucking dance. Does it say you flips you a nickel? God damn it, a nickel. I can start my own hotel now, Skit Crasher. Jesus Christ. You know what that does? Right. One day I'll get it in an actual button I can push. There we go. There. This is in celebration of all of the American dollars, not just yours just now, okay? We have to include all the American dollars. Everybody else with different denominations, I'm sorry. That includes my own, so I'm not elitist here. We're all fit. That's actually not true, but I love you.
Would the masters care for anything else?
I think we're good. Thanks.
Oh.
Dun. Wait, we're gonna pause it because copyright. That's right, people. Copyright.
You see these?
I opened my own hotel.
I opened my own hotel.
That's right. He got an American nickel, everybody. He's going to open his own hotel in Bratislava. That might be possible in Bratislava. I want to see the girly dance. Which one, the girly dance? I could try to get you the girly dance. Let's see, Stringer News. Oh, you got Carlton. See, the girly dance is rarer, actually. Here, I can hit refresh until you get girly dance. I think you earned it. I think you earned girly dance. Okay, hold on, we got to go back, though. It's funnier that you responded. Yeah, it's not worth even. This is good. There we go. Oh man, it's so good. I didn't even watch the rest of it. I don't even know what he says. Let's listen to him, I guess.
From Google Maps.
I was too busy laughing.
That presented the Earth as a level plane. But this CGI ball is just that, a CGI ball. We know it's not demonstrably.
Yeah, that's a CGI ball. Because you're looking at fucking Google Earth. It's so sad. This is what I mean. It's like, I meant it. It's like kicking 3-year-olds as they get off the school bus before they're even ready. 1 second they're talking to their new friend they just made. The next second, boom, fucking size 10 to the face. I'm actually size 13, but I came up with the first number that came into my head. I mean, if you got a smaller feet, the trick is you got to hit them right in the eye socket. Demonetized. Banned from YouTube. So crazy.
Be true. Every large standing body of water proves that. And of course, an Australian pilot who actually ironically pushes the globe, who's just flattened the globe. And it would seem Google Earth and Google Maps now are putting the boot in as well, yet again, like they have previously. But look at the curve here, totally not present in the elevation stats we saw. And then when we compare the two, bear with me. The bottom one's Google Earth, is a cartoon, and of course it's scientifically impossible. The top.
Oh my god, it's so good. Oh, it's so good. He's probably in the comments. I wonder. At level. Oh, he's not here. Hey, I'm live right now. He commented while I was live. You should just come check it out. That is beautiful, guys. Oh, you know what, Level Earth Observer? You're right. This whole time. I don't know what we're going to do. This whole time, we just weren't able to see it until you put those two pictures side by side. And then, oh my God. I mean, now that you put them side by side, I can visualize it. I'm so sorry for being wrong that whole time. I just think it's funny he doesn't know how to fucking curve map works. Like, this is an elevation map. I mean, you know how it works. It's not gonna show you curve. Like, at all. That's so funny. Oh, no, I'm a lying shill. Did you know that? This chair was bought with shill money. This chair was bought with shill money. Actually, this chair was bought before I made any money on YouTube, really. I was an aspiring earner on YouTube. An aspiring earner. And I said, that chair, that's the one. That chair. I said to myself, I said, if I get that chair, I'll be the best YouTuber there was. And then at some point, I stopped making content like 2 years later. That's not, well, yeah, I mean, it's technically true right now, I guess. Hey, streaming is content. Sorry, it's the lowest bar of what I can provide to you right now. That's all there is to it. But, I don't think you have any idea how close the end of the tunnel is. I've got, what do I got going on here? I got a water tank that was supposed to be today, got pushed off. I got a water tank tomorrow. I got a service call in the afternoon tomorrow. And then after that, let's see, next week I've got, don't quite remember exactly, but I have I know I've got to start getting material together for a full air conditioner, furnace, hot water tank, pressure tank install. So that's going to be like the better part of a week. And tonight when I'm done with you fine folks, or first thing in the morning, either way, I have to finish a quote for a fairly large job that's probably a week of work. And that'll be starting in the next few weeks. But other than that kind of shit, the calls have slowed down. I'm waiting on some checks in the mail. Buffering. Stringer news. I don't know if that's just you. Check it out, though. Says I got an excellent connection. Stringer news, upgrade your internet, you piece of shit. No, I love you. He's probably rocking Starlink. It's a tree in the way. Doing what trees do best, you know, being a tree. Yeah. I am sorry there's been a little less organization to the shit right now. But I have been trying to get some stuff sorted. This woman was funny to me.
So I got a little story for you today. I just got back with time.
That's her problem for the one-eared audio.
Back from an interview at Delta Downs Casino in Benton, Louisiana, right?
Oh,
So,
that was not what I meant to do. There we go.
I already knew it was a reach just because of my previous record. I have some felony assaults, whatever. But as you all know, I won't wear the mask, and I'm definitely not getting vaccinated. Anyway, so I get there, and wait for a few minutes. She was a really nice lady, I'm not even saying her name. And we started talking, and I told her, that I had been convicted of a couple of felony assaults, and asked her, point blank, if that was going to keep me out of the job. And she said, not necessarily, but have you been vaccinated? She asked me that point blank, and I said, absolutely not. And she goes, okay, well, if you haven't been vaccinated and you can't wear the mask, because I told her I had COPD, then they're not going to hire you. And I said, well, what about freedom? What about I'm not
Hello, furry wood munching. What the fuck? Why won't this pause? Hello, furry wood munching smart creature. I mean, I hope I'm smart. I think I'm smarter than the average person, but like I said to you before, I've said this, Professor Phil Bell. I don't know. Apparently, I'm slurry, even though I'm not drunk. But and I've said this to a lot of people. I was generally smarter than the average person until I started hanging out with all you fine assholes. And I mean that with love. Because then I discovered that there's just a world of people that are smarter than me. But you know what? I love it. I frigging love it. I'm so happy to hear somebody. Yeah, I might cut them off because I'm just me, okay? Try not to say that R word. It's not a very nice word. I might cut them off. And that's going to happen. But I genuinely want to hear you say smart things. That's the reality. It's like, talk to me. Floss my ears.
Is the way to handle this. And that, listen,
and I'm sorry that she has a audio source that's got like a right ear domination. So if you're listening to this on headsets, you're definitely getting one ear worth.
Lady, when I said that, she said, hold on, let me shut the door. She got up and went and shut the door and was like, I completely agree. She goes, it's frightening. And when she said that, I just looked at her and I started spilling it. Like, I've been going through this since the beginning. I didn't lay everything on her because people don't take it well, even though it's true that, I just know too much. Anyway, so I just told her, I've been refused jobs, I've been kicked out of stores, I've been refused service at restaurants. All these things have been happening. Not only have they been happening, but I've been documenting it as much as possible, or as much as I could stand from the beginning, And she completely agreed, and she, gave me her email and was like, listen, she goes, if they drop the mask mandate, I'm going to call you. And I said, I really appreciate that, but I seriously doubt that they're going to do that, anytime soon. Or ever, maybe, I don't know. So, Yeah.
Still cutting down on the 420? I mean, yes and no. It ebbs and flows. It's probably too easy to get in my country, to be honest with you. It's not the cannabis right now. It's just I'm tired. I'm sure the cannabis doesn't help. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you're tired at the end of the day and you smoke some cannabis, you're probably gonna burn out pretty good. But no, it's just been busy. It's just busy because I mean, I'm everything. I'm primary. Like, I shouldn't say that. It's not being very fair to my wife. She is the kids' everything, and she's always with them. And I don't know. I just respect that a little bit more than I used to, and I've been trying to spend a little bit more time. First ever super chat, Booty Cat, Booyaka. Oh shit, Booyakasha, Booyakasha, Booyakasha. I don't know if I said that right. I'm trying here. First ever, ever, like first ever to me, Booty Cat. That's actually funny as a name, Booty Cat. What the fuck image is this? I have to know. What the fuck? That's... the fuck? It's literally just... That has to be a woman. Either that's a man with a very taut ass. It's pretty small for you guys. Here, I'll try to... So it's somebody with a very taut ass, man or woman. I have a suspicion it's a woman, but you know, I wouldn't want to do that thing like in Dumb and Dumber where he's like, yeah, look at the jeans on that one. But that cat is after that booty. You can tell. Look at those eyes. Here, I'll go in camera. Thank you. Thank you very much, Booty Cat. But I need to know, was that the first? Did I like pop your super chat cherry? Like was it the actual super chat cherry, like the ultimate cherry? You know the one I'm talking about. I don't want to get dirty. Did I slide into your home plate, or was this your first super chat to me? Which I'm okay with either one. I'm just curious. If it was your first super chat ever, if that was your absolute super chat cherry, I want to say thank you for allowing me to be your super chat cherry daddy, if you will. He's like, that's it, I'm out of here. Things got really fucked up when I gave him $5. It was just too much attention. First ever super chat, Booyakasha. Thank you very much. I just want to put that out there one more time. That's yeah, I'm a freak. It's something the people here that have gotten used to. If you're, I will admit I don't recognize the name as much, but I love to see you around more. Thanks for being here. Don't be a stranger to the chat. And I'm sorry that Streamlabs is such an obsessive poster. I wish there was a way to actually have less of that in the chat, but then people wouldn't be able to actually heist with it because it's responding to you all. I don't know. I did turn down a long time ago how many times it like interrupts. See, I think if you look up, yeah, you'll notice that it's very... Depends on how much you guys are chatting, I think. Yeah, it's fair enough. First ever super chat. You always are streaming when I want to watch winding down at the end of the day. Booty Cat, thank you very much. I appreciate the support. And, oh yeah, that's your Booty Cat still on screen. That was awesome. No, I really, honestly, thank you very much. And now they regret it. See, it's right. Listen, it means a lot to me. It means a lot. Things like this mic. This mic, while being actually very, very respectably priced, it is legitimately not free, as you know. Already unsubscribed. Nice going. Screenshot from a video I watched years ago made me laugh so hard. Oh, did I get sent something? Oh, the Booty Cat. Oh my god, that's so funny. Yeah, this mic was actually really well priced for as far as mics go. Like, I think this costs like over $100, and this was actually only $200. And I say only, not as in like that's no money. only in the sense of like, I think people that know mics know that getting a good quality mic for $200, Canadian too, by the way, 'cause it's like 160 American. That's pretty sexy. I mean, that's a good price. I bet he doesn't even like turtles. You know what? You're right. No, I like turtles. Who doesn't like a turtle? Look at this fucking thing. This thing is huge. Look at this. It's ridiculous. I don't know. It just seems like I'm in an old, like I'm in some sort of like I'm supposed to be on the stage at like, in like Greece or something when they were having that fucking high school dance or something. Like, hey, get your great gal and take her on the dance floor there, folks. Show her what she means to you, and make sure her leggings stay, you know, her skirts past her knees and shit. You know what I mean? It's like fucking going back in time, this thing. Nice mic for like entry level, but lag is crazy. I responded above, but it didn't show up. You know what, Booty Cat, if you... Well, there's a delay. You're delayed. So here's the thing. I say so. Are you actually getting lag? Are people getting lag? It says excellent connection right now. Back in time, this thing. Nice mic for like entry level, but lag is crazy. Oh, that's actually really nice sounding. Yeah, you're 20 seconds. I got a 20-second delay going out. That way I can say all the N-bombs I want, and then I can just throw it in the garbage and start again, just like it never happened. We just crumple the racism up, throw it in the trash, and we start fresh. We just come back going, you are not a racist, I say to myself. I repeat it in the mirror several times before streaming, actually. It's kind of like an exercise I like to do to practice. That's an inside joke, and if you don't know, it's not worth talking about. But suffice to say, if you do know, I like to laugh. What can I say? Gotta laugh about the things that are funny, and I would say that sound and goods. Yeah, no, thank you, Goddens Raber. I really appreciate it. Yes, as musicians tend to use mics by AKG, and sure, especially AKG based. Yeah, exactly, 500 plus. Yeah, and don't get me wrong, like, I'm sure that things could get better and better, but as far as priced on mics, these things are super. There's a button on the top, remember? These things are super good. Like, honestly, like, I was impressed. I turned it on, I listened to myself, I was like, oh, there's that sexy. And I downloaded some new music, if you're noticing some new beats in here. They're all pretty neutrally girly. I'm okay with it. It's like future, what is it, future bass? I don't even care what this woman has to say anymore. Does anybody else got anything bullshit they wanted to talk about real quick before we take off? It's been just over 2 hours, and I'm sorry about the late start. Any member streams in the future? Were you the one that Skit Crasher? Where did you find that? Was it like in an old like member feed of yours or something like that? How did you even get in there? Or what did I posted it in the member yeah, Booty Cat, there's a chat delay. And actually, to be honest with you, now that I think of it, if I look, I probably don't have low latency, ultra low latency. Oh, I do. Okay, well, there you go. So, yeah, that's all it is. You're just experiencing the 20-second delay plus a few more seconds to process on YouTube's side. So it probably ends up being about 25 seconds to 30. And don't get me wrong, if I'm being like, are you not commenting? Like, don't get me wrong. Like, I know I've got a 20-something second delay. So yeah, it's been nice. You know, I haven't had to use it for racism reasons. I like to joke. But I have had to use it because I've said my own name before when I'm telling a story, because you get carried away and you get in there and you like, I don't think I can subtract points, by the way, to the person who asked me a while ago. I'll look. Yeah, you get carried away and you're telling stories and you're having a good time, and then all of a sudden, yeah, I mean, I'll probably just reset everybody one of these days is what's gonna happen here. Tell you what, I'll wait until I start putting, as soon as I put my next video out, I'm gonna reset everybody's points and you're all battling for supremacy again, okay? Still available to members. I think you're like the only person that's seen it, Skit Crasher. It's just convinced me conspiracies and Skit Crasher. Plus the logical hillbilly. You guys are too good to me. And then there's other ones hiding in here that are blue wrenched. So I'm apologizing if I don't know exactly who y'all are, because you're hiding behind that blue wrench. But yeah, actually, I do need to have more member streams. But yes, that member stream is still. See, that's funny. I put it as unlisted, and it's still available to members. That's funny because it's probably a. Are you sure you're not like looking in the Discord and getting it off the Discord? That has to be where you got it. Just one day I get a comment in my. I get a the bell notification. I look at it and it's a comment. I think it was on my phone. And it was like Skit Crasher commenting on my member stream. I saw the title, member stream. He's like, oh, I'm so sad I missed this. And it was like, it's like Skit Crasher can back me up. It's like I always get bugged. Like, why don't you have a member stream? I'm like, I did have one. It was like nobody showed up for 20 minutes. If you go look at it, it's just me being like, fixing some audio things, messing around with different things, trying to fix the ticker, which I have deprecated at this point. That is so fucking frustrating. You're better off just once a month compiling all of your members and doing a new outro and then running an outro, which is what I'm going to be making again soon. The other outro had to go. It was beautiful. It was all set up. All I had to do is drop new names in. I had to get rid of it because the background music ended up starting to get acclaimed, at which point it was fucked. So I just deleted it from every stream it was in to make sure I didn't get like copyright struck one day because they were just coming in like popcorn. I cried myself to sleep. Was it that funny to watch me just sit there with nobody around? Hello, does anybody want to be my friend? Does anybody want to be my fucking... It's like 20 minutes of me just being like... Because he's like, I think it was like Bellacharge was giving me shit, which is fine, because he's right. I mean, he's right. You got a members channel, you said you do streams, you got to do it. That's fine, that's fair. Just refilled my tent with 6 lemon walkers. Oh, that'd be nice. I've got a graveyard in there of dead, dried out plants, because I let my license expire. And I just don't have the time. I was driving to pick up hot water tanks today for my 2 hot water tank jobs coming up. One tomorrow. One was today, but like I said, I had to move it. And I pulled off to another town because the one I was going to is like a religious capital of Canada, or it's like one of them. So like they don't have no cannabis shop there. It's like 16,000 people and there's not a single cannabis shop. Meanwhile, the town down the road has like 6,000 people and has a cannabis shop. So I stopped there and picked up a bag on the way home. It's just honestly, by time if you're not doing anything else with your time, other than like, and I mean this respectfully, by the way, people go to work, they work their day, they have every right to sit around and watch TV in the evening. But if you're just doing nothing with your evening, like sitting around or just sitting on the deck or just like hanging out, then yeah, absolutely. Growing is economically could be a great thing if you get good at it. It takes practice like anything. And it's fun. It's a fun little hobby. Cannabis plants are interesting. They're the way you can clone them, and it's kind of neat. But once you, like, my days are so full right now, like, I just can't imagine having to now be like, fuck. Like, I'd get off with you guys, and now I'd have to go and, I broke 900K. Already, Nemi, I'm going to be deleting all those points. Everybody's going to start from scratch again soon. Because there's a bunch of people that don't really watch anymore that have lots of points. I don't even know how they got them. I think I jokingly gave away like 1 billion points one day or something. And they got them. So. But I can't just like delete individual points, I don't think. Maybe I can. I'll look into that. Don't worry. But train of thought is just derailed. Anyways. Let's see what's going on. I cried myself to sleep. That's funny. But you know what I mean. If you're making money, like I got bees, I got honey to sell, I got sugar syrup to make, and streams to do and stuff like that, and it's just I just can't be bothered in the greatest of ways because I'm busy on other things, which is great. That's the way you want it. You want to be making money, you got to be trying to do good, right? So what the hell's going on over here? I've still got their meats open. Let's close that. It's using up processing power. Anyways, let's see. I'll read a few more comments here. Hey, water heaters are Pratt's girlfriends. That's funny. I just run a graphics overlay on my videos that I can easily change. I do check it frequently. Yeah, don't get me wrong. This thing, it's supposed to do it automatically. But then, you know, it doesn't work. Other people figured that out too recently too, because I know somebody else was saying they were fucking around with the tickers trying to get it to show all the members, and it just wasn't happening. So I don't think I'm the only one that was having troubles with it. One of the next things I'd love to do is get lights people can fuck around with, but they're awfully expensive. And so for something like that, I'd rather work on content than waste my time putting in fancy lights until I'm ready. At Booty Cat, sorry, at Brainy Beaver. That's right. Here, hold on. I'll send you back. I'll send you one of the emotes because I haven't made new ones here. You get Canadian Bacon, the Warrior Beaver Turd, Brainy Beaver logo head, and that is the Ocean Cruising Iceberg Beaver, I think. It was like that one episode where I had that beaver in a coat. Like he has a scarf on. It's very pretty. It's very by the way, that scarf is LGBTQ friendly. Plus, negative. I can't remember. There's so many letters in it now. And I mean it with love. I'm not hating. But it's just gotten so long. LGBTQ. Isn't there something else in there I'm missing? It's too much. It's too much. And like, I'm not even a hater. It's a lot to remember. That would work by me. Love building up Streamlabs points from nothing. Oh, I mean, it's all part of the fun, right? I mean, if we start everybody from scratch, it's going to be like a nice fun tango to the top again. I bet you can't put a beaver in a coat. It's a challenge. Challenge accepted. In the future, if I can get bigger, I can start running a thing where like there's like a certain donation threshold that like raffles a beaver pelt off or something. I don't think it's illegal for me to send you a beaver pelt. It's legally caught. Oh, there's that dancing girl NNA. I gotta bring back Screaming Beaver. I've had a lot of requests. Yeah, I don't think there's anything illegal. Thank you very much, Skit Crasher. Appreciate it. By the way, the shock mount and the pop filter will keep me from hitting this as much because it'll pull me away from it just a little bit so I don't get too personal with you. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with me sending beaver pelts to America. So to be blunt about it, I would love to be able to send beaver pelts to America as like, well, frankly, I'd have to like, they're not cheap. Like, I mean, it's like, I think it'd be like $300 and something for the pelt. And then, yeah, shipping would be like $50. So you're looking at almost $400 Canadian. So it's not like it's cheap, right? Like, trimming is the most work. There's a lot of folds down there, Mr. Andrat. They gotta... Anyways, let's not go there. Although I would argue that our floppy sack of goodies there has got its own level of folds. There's a secret to that. You stretch it out like a bat wing. The men know I'm right. It's like when you scratch away. You gotta like stroke away because it stretches it out as it does it. If you pull the other way, all that happens is the whole thing just comes with you every time. Can't do it at all. Streamlabs spams chat when people talk to it. So if you interact with Streamlabs, it spams chat's God's Raver. There's not much that can be done about it. The only thing that makes it less spammy is when more people are in chat, but we only have 27 people in here. If there was 80 people like I used to have when I was releasing fucking content, on a more regular basis, then it would be less spammy from Streamlabs, because as you can see, there's actually only, out of all the posts in the last few minutes there, if you look, there's actually only one that's a spam Streamlabs, and it's support the channel, join Brainy Beaver's Patreon. The rest, and then there, please subscribe, because they come in every once in a while. The rest are actually everybody just interacting, unfortunately. Beaver pelts are super dense and water resistant. Well, yeah. I don't know if they are once we shear them and fluff them up. Beaver pelts are super dense. Which beaver pelt are we talking about, Goddens? I'm gonna spam I like turtles. God damn it, that's true. Turtles are the best. I can change the color come in it? The fuck is this? Pick emoji skin tone. Oh my god, I never even noticed that. I can be an African-American skin tone? Oh, that's how you do that, huh? So when I send it, that didn't do shit. The fuck is this even supposed to do? Hey guys, did those emojis come in with blackface on? Because like I selected emoji skin tone darker and it didn't do anything. The fuck does that even do? Oh my god, it doesn't change the faces, it just changes... It just changes the fucking hands. Oh, it has to load. No, come on. Really? It has to load. But wait a minute then. So all the regular emojis don't change, but these ones do. Look at. That's so interesting. Anyways, whatever. I've never even seen that button before in the chat area there in the search emojis. The things we learned together. Anyways, I'm basically wasting time now. So, but I love that you people are... Stop. Hit like. It'll die from too much hitting. Stop, hit like. If you haven't hit the like button, yeah, that's a good point, Goddens. Do me a favor and hit that like button. Here. I think we're going to take off right away here. Let me turn this music down so I can talk a little better. It's been 2.5 hours. It's past midnight. I have to work in like 8 hours. So I really kind of need to take off here. But here you go. Amazon extra tanned. What is that? I just opened a virus. No, I trust Jinzu. I'm just teasing you, but let's see what this is. Yeah, but it says unavailable to me. What is the price you get? Personally tanned. He tanned some beaver, did he? You can get a 4-pack of natural tanned rabbit fur pelts for 29 bucks. That's prime shipping. It's not bad, you know? Jeez, what's this? Real antelope goat hide. The fuck's an antelope goat? It's like keywords. Real antelope goat hide fur skin pelt fur sheepskin leather fur skin clothing accessory one piece. That's crazy. That's so ridiculous. $84.99. That's it? Jesus. Well, maybe they're cheaper than I thought. Then I don't know. It's pretty good for 84 bucks. Jeez. Wow. I mean, that's definitely a little bit of damage, but yeah. That's a natural one, too. It's not a sheared one. You can get natural or shear. Shear is so fluffy. They're like... You can go to sleep with it. It's beautiful. Slap the mic. Slap the mic. Like that. Go to bed. He'll die from too much hitting. Don't get me wrong, I see. Slap the mic. I got where he's in. I'm gonna get this mic its own little vibration stand. It'll be sexy on top there. Booty Cat, thank you for breaking your super chat cherry. Everybody, I want you to thank Booty Cat for breaking his super chat cherry on me, Brainy Beaver. That's an honor. Honestly, it is. It's a small honor. I really find it crazy, to be honest with you. So I appreciate you guys all coming and talking to me, and I do want to apologize sincerely, especially to the members, but also to anybody who super chats or really for that matter just wastes your time on me. So those view hours do matter to the algorithm, and the likes matter, and the donations. Don't think that their AI doesn't look at that. Let's face it, if you're going to keep driving a channel forward, you're going to drive a channel forward that makes you money, not one that doesn't. So all of those things matter. The views, the likes, just being here and being part of it, the people that are just simply chatting in the chat, all of this adds up and really is all the only reason my channel isn't dead in the water right now is this small group of fine people like Skit Crasher who just donated $2 more. Good night, Mr. Beaver. Well, thank you very much, Skit Crasher. I really appreciate it, like I was saying. Yeah, so I'm eager to get content done. I want to see those big views again. I want to it's pretty exhilarating waking up in the morning, opening your phone and going, wow, I got 3,000 views last night, like, and you're just killing it. That's a really crazy feeling. So it's I want it back. I want that back. I want 80 people in here again. Not that you people aren't great, but I want more. I want us to all have a big party again. So let's do this, okay? So hopefully I will see you soon with a new video. But for now, have a good night, everybody. Thank you for coming and listening to my sexy new mic. And thank you for the support that helped me buy it. So, I'm going to find that outro button. Bye-bye. Have a good night. This audio, we fixed it up pretty good, so we'll probably be laughing next round. I think I got this figured out a bit better.